I'm sorry.
You all came into the town of Uldron, dropping off the people that you rescued a few days ago, and after a bit of exploring, you found Muggsy, the tavern keeper, who looks like he just moved into a abandoned house and set up a tavern, who led Dog and Trax down into the underground, where Trax got a bag of coins and and Dog got a mouthful of food. And
She stole.
yeah, she stole.
She stole.
She went a bit crazy there for a bit, but now she's the lovable dog that we all know. Flip Flame went to a church after doing some exploring around town, and then stayed there for a long while, and then started getting praised by the people as the sun went down, and they saw him glow.
That's a normal occurrence in the life of Flickman.
Because it was a church of light, apparently.
And Nora, after walking around town and finding a library to hopefully widen their knowledge, went to an inn, and when everyone got there, started doing more potions.
More potions.
More potions, a ton of them. Just exploring the different routes.
Even though she
After a
can't
while.
recreate these potions, might I add.
Not yet, yeah. They're currently pretty much completely random.
Well, you know, it's perfectly fine.
Mm.
Having a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Just having a good time.
After you all had the potions of the night, you all went to bed, and you are now waking up in the inn. Who would like to wake up first?
Maybe we can roll for it.
Roll again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can roll. Everyone can roll a Constitution if they would like to.
Maybe I don't want to. Never thought about that.
Hey, you don't have to. You can sleep in.
We can sleep. We'll just abandon you. Easy.
Okay.
Wow, that's predictable.
Oh, I accidentally did a save. Where is it? Hold on.
Wait,
Oh,
is
that's
it not
okay.
a save?
That still works.
Oh god, it's
Oh,
it's even better with a regular one.
I'll
Saves
just
work.
keep the save.
Yeah, it's okay.
Save myself.
So first would actually be Dog, unless Trax would like to roll as well.
Trax is now dead. We get to abandon
No,
him.
Yeah,
no, I'm not dead.
Constitution.
I'm not dead. Actually, what happened? Oh, that's right. I'm sleeping on the... Or on Fool's head? Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. You're sleeping on Dog's
Well,
head.
you're grown now. You're not.
Yeah,
you're
no,
not
I was
little.
grown then. I was just asleep.
It was
Well, I know how Dog wakes up.
Constitution. Forgot how to do this.
Just the Constitution in the checks tab.
Oh, in the chat, it's a check, not a... No, I think it's just a normal roll.
It's a check.
It's a roll.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
If it was a check, it would
Okay,
be
so
plus
you're
anything.
actually waking up first, Trax.
Oh. I wanted to like wake up from her waking up. It was funny. Alright. Wait, we're still on the drawing screen. Did we not have a hotel? I can't remember.
What you did have was the map.
No.
Hotel.
So you're all currently here.
Okay. He doesn't even know that. Trax wakes up on something fluffy, pauses like, okay, let's face it, he's not gonna get up. He wakes up on something fluffy, kind of likes how comfy it feels, like, pulls his, like, ears over his eyes, doesn't hear anyone trying to wake him up, and he's just like, he basically feigns sleeping again.
Great.
This is
Next
fine.
would be Nora.
Well, Nora was fucking absolutely conked out after she had a blast with herself. So they both wake up a little bit groggy. Nora a little bit more tired, because he got to sleep a little bit late because of her, since she locked herself in the fucking room
Mm-hmm.
and left him out to dry.
I remember.
She had to go take care of business.
She had to take care of business, so she locked him out.
She was doing her taxes.
Yeah, she was doing those taxes.
Mhm.
So eventually the both of them get up, stretch, and head down to get something to eat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, you head down into the sort of main area where it's got tables and sort of like a bar in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what would you like to do at the bar? Or if you go to
Um,
the bar.
they 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 ask for anything um that they can get very undercooked.
Very undercooked, you say? I mean, best we go to the slab of meat.
Noro points at him and just says, "That's what I want." She wants it too.
Alright then. I'll go back and grab it. You
The
see this,
slab of steak, raw steak, bleeding out on the table.
yeah, you just see this big burly man walk off and then just holes in just this like half a cow carcass, just sort of like dragging it on like a piece of sort of like a fabric of some kind, just like
My
a sack
God.
fabric or something. And then he just like chops off a few pieces, grabs a bowl, just chucks them in front of you, and then just chucks just like about a head size of meat in each bowl.
God. Well, the both of them chow down, but since it's like raw beef and it's hard to like rip apart with human hands, they use their little otter hands that have the claws to like shred the pieces and eat it that way.
Yeah.
So like propped
Mhm.
up, tall as fuck, chowing down.
The man's just sitting there like, alright then. Well, I'll take this back and you enjoy. He,
Noro like pauses for a second and asks him to leave there, for dog.
you want me to leave the carcass here?
Yeah.
Alright then. He just plops the bit of fabric he was holding down, so it's just on the ground now. He's gotta like step over it and like try and climb over it so he doesn't like step on it or anything. Then he starts serving some other patrons. All right, dog. Your turn to wake up.
Dog will probably feel the movement on top of her head with tracks being on there. She'd feel a little bit wobbly because it's like some realization that there's weight. Not that much, but there's still something there. Like down. So she gets up, does not wake him up. She just lets him sit on her head, and She probably tried to find Flipflame. Like, where is he? She probably
think he
tried to
is-
find him. It's whatever is glowing currently.
Where are you, Flipflame?
Trax is just gonna stay asleep. Unless someone
Flipflame's
calls him
just
out.
this glowing like ball of finally asleep fairy in like the corner, probably.
Oh, that's right. He's finally punked out.
She goes to him and she like gently picks him up and puts her, because she has her hood down, so it's like a little pouch. So she just puts him on
Doug is
inside the hood. She tucks
nursery.
him inside the hood and quietly and very very slowly goes downstairs.
She's a naptime nursery.
And Flipflame's just snoring there, most likely, until he finally wakes up.
Okay,
Gross.
well, it's gonna be a while until you wake up.
Mhm.
But as
Trax
you
just likes to
go
sleep in.
downstairs, dog. As you go downstairs, dog, you see Noro and Nora pigging out on something at the bar there.
Yeah,
And it smells good from where you are.
yeah, she like walks a little bit closer, but then the scent hits her, and she's like, do not want any of it. She immediately turns around and goes as far as humanly possible from it. She's like,
It would
no,
be
no.
sort of near the stairs, because the stairs are.
You know what? She sits beside the stairs.
Mhm.
She's like, it's quiet. It's
Yeah.
There is a
has
table sort of
snoring
near
company.
the stairs that's a bit closer to the windows of the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, she goes. She sits there by the stairs.
It's a nice small
opens
table with
the
a
window.
seat on either side.
She opens the window. She's like, I'll sit here. It's quiet. The smalls can sleep, and I'll just sit here. And she will eat her rations. Just a little bit. She'll eat just a little bit. Like, this is fine.
Nora looks over and is just like, you don't want this beautiful piece of meat over here? And he just like gestures over to this like half carcass.
She awkwardly shakes her head and waves her hand a little bit, like, no, it's okay, I'm good.
Like pauses, like, what if he cooked it?
She can eat it if it's cooked. She just avoids it if it's raw. She does not want raw meat.
He waves the guy back over and asks him to just like chuck it to cook it in the fire or something.
You want me to cook all this?
Yeah.
Alright,
The whole thing.
let me see what I can do. And he starts hauling it into the back. And after you can hear a bit of conversation going on at the back, and one of them starts raising their voice a little bit, and the other starts raising theirs, and then after a while you hear some simmering of the stove.
Nice.
And he sort of comes back out, and he's just like, "Oh, good."
We bring nothing but pain to the inns we go to.
Truly. How much is that going to be? That's gonna be expensive. I don't have that kind of money.
No, shouldn't have that kind of money. He's got plenty. I think Nora's like the rich one out of everybody.
Sugar daddy.
Yeah, only because everything got duplicated, he got double his cash.
Yeah, we found the duplication glitch.
You found a duplication glitch. Fucking.
He still has over 400 gold.
What the hell?
God,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Jesus. But after a second of just like collecting himself, the man goes, "I hope you have enough money to pay for all that. That's a lot of meat."
No nods. He's pretty sure he should be good.
Alright. Just the chef. Oh, a lot of that money is gonna be going to him.
How much would it be? And it would be a lot of rations, right?
um, God, for a full carcass? Be a
Well, it's
ton
not a
of
full carcass, right?
Oh no, it's about a half carcass. That's right. God,
There's
yeah, for
some steaks, some brisket, some butt. Make some stew.
You say butt?
a half
Yeah.
carcass is pretty large. You can make a
Yeah.
lot of stuff out of a half carcass. I'd say just from eyeballing it, depending if it's like a little microwave dish sort of size for the rations, I'd say maybe like 50, 70, something like that. It's a ton.
Oh God, does he have all that money?
Yeah.
We have to go fucking find out.
Wait, let me do a quick calculation for you.
Hold on.
That's what I'm doing.
Our first
Passover
dilemma.
day.
How
Let's say a
much?
carcass lasts
How much would you pay for a
as a
cooked
group of
carcass?
7 for 3 days.
Wait,
It's not gonna be that much.
SP? Yeah, it won't be that much. It doesn't look like.
Silver pieces.
Yeah,
Let's
and
say
there's
it's 10 gold and 5 silver, and it will last us 3 days that way.
wow, perfect, easy.
I don't think you're gonna get through fucking 50. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I will be surprised if you do. But anyway, the would anyone like to do anything while this ungodly amount of rations is being made?
I mean, is
No?
Trax awake yet?
I sleep.
They're both
Y- y-
asleep. She's trying not to wake them up.
Until someone wakes us up, we will not wake up.
Yeah, I mean, Slip Flame's just still passed out from like the final like nice release of sleep that he's been missing for days. So unless someone wakes him up, he's just gonna be snoozing.
He's just conked out for the for the day.
Mm.
Pretty soon after, Telecall comes down, sort of dozy-eyed and still pretty tired. So I got the morning dew in his eyes, and he pulls up a seat across from the dog, and sits down. Says, "Good morning."
Morning. Yeah, he's sleeping on my head.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do they want breakfast?
I think so, but I don't know if the flame is gonna wake up for breakfast.
I can wake Trax.
I mean, unless does he wanna wake up? Maybe we'll wait until we get food. Then we can wake him up for food.
I'll get him something good. And he walks up to the bartender and orders some food.
I love
And
Telecall.
he just sits at the bar waiting for some for the food to be made. It's probably gonna be after the rations are cooked up.
Extra rations.
Chef is busy.
It's a lot of business.
A few minutes go by and Uga comes down takes a seat sort of near where the table you are at, dog, sort of the window next to the table that you're at.
Let me guess,
another
eats a
table.
popsicle.
I thought he would have eaten it in his room.
He actually puts his legs up on the table. Gives a bit of a stretch, and then opens his bag and eats a popsicle.
God damn it!
Thing he does every single time is eat a popsicle.
How many does he have left?
He has 22.
Okay,
22 popsicle left.
and they're rotting. Ugh.
They're starting to go a little weird, but
You still eat some.
you see him sort of like shiver a little bit at this one. It's like, okay. And he he just sits there for a minute and then goes, "Morning."
Or dog actively avoids him. In fact, she avoids also eye contact in general with him.
You have a nightmare about me or
popsicles.
something?
She looks at the popsicles, looks at him, and then scrunches her nose and looks away.
It was one time. You're fine.
Still traumatized.
What even happened with it? Usually you just get a bad time and then a great time.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Oh well, you do you. He sits there and he's just crunching down on his popsicle.
Yuck.
And
Absolute
after a short amount of time, well, I say short amount of time, another 10 or so minutes go by, and the bartender gets called back into the kitchen, and he comes back out with sort of 2 plates on each arm, and places them down in front of you, Nora. And then he comes out with 2 more, and then 2 more, and it just keeps on going. And by the end of it, half of the bar is just plates of these like stacked 3 high like rations.
God. Yeah, I think Rose is stuck with Brenda and Grandma currently.
Okay. That's fine. Telecall seeing this goes, huh? A big breakfast. And then shortly after a bit of a wait, they come out with what Telecall ordered, and he takes it back to the table, and it's a nice what would you call it? God, how did I forget that? Sorry. It's a nice like stacked, I'd say 3 high pancakes with maple syrup and just a bit of butter on it. I forgot the word for pancakes. I'm so sad.
Oh.
It's okay, I forget words for words all the time.
It's
But
fine.
I think if Telco brings up over the food, I think specifically for Flip Lane, Dog is going to take like a tiny amount and a lot of the syrup actually, because I don't think he really eats that much. He does like, he seems to be more attracted to the syrups and the saps and stuff. So she's
Mhm.
gonna grab a bunch of syrup. It's like for Flam.
Yeah.
When he
Well,
wakes up.
there's a separate little what do you call it? The syrup pouring things. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
But there's one of those.
Yeah, she
There's also just a
takes
little plate
some.
of butter.
She takes some, but mostly the syrup and just fucking drowns the pancake. The little tiny small piece.
I've also got the ambience in up here. I've
Okay, cool.
completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
I was
there we
just
go.
waiting.
Yeah. Okay. So with that, Telecall actually gives Trax a bit of a sort of tap on the cheek, try and wake him up a bit.
On and.
Morning.
Wait, where am
You
I?
sleep good?
Yeah. How'd I get here?
Oh, we came into town yesterday.
Nah, I mean, why aren't I in my room?
Oh, look down.
He realizes he's been on top of Dog's head this entire time. He jumps off of Dog's head. Oh, sorry about that. I don't really know what happened last night. Where's the food?
It's here.
Look
She
down.
points.
You see, you're almost stepping in the pickles.
Ah, cheers, mate.
Just on the table.
He digs in to his pancakes. Half embarrassed that he was sleeping on Dog's head.
She's fine. She doesn't mind. She's like, it's okay. I'm glad you slept well.
Ugo says, "Hey, where's the light bulb? Shouldn't he be awake by now?"
Sleeping, he hasn't been. I don't think he's been sleeping well. Past a while.
That's right. He couldn't sleep for some reason. Probably one of the potions he took.
Yeah, let him sleep.
Alright.
I have his pancakes ready when he's hungry.
Well, if he sleeps in too long, I'm gonna eat him.
I'm not allowed it.
Alright, you eat it. And he helps up and he walks to the bar door or something. He sees that there are just a ton of rations on the table, and he sees that Noro is trying to put them all together. Try and figure out what the hell they're doing with it.
This is. At least they won't have to hunt anyway.
So I'm
For
guessing
3
like this
days.
entire room now is like just filled with the smell of food, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that would probably wake the flame up.
Barbations.
You just hear like this soft voice out of like Doc's cap. He's going, something smells good. You see this like tiny fairy head just pop out and just look around at like the massive amount of food. It just goes like, huh, is there a party I wasn't informed about?
You hear Telecall say, Noro having big breakfast.
Breakfast.
Hey.
Gee.
Welcome back.
I am back.
Slim just kind of like flutters out of the cap, like flops on the table. Pulls like these two giant shields out of his like little backpack and just goes, I don't know where you put it all, and like puts the two shields on the table. He's like, so what's for me? Also, if anyone needs a shield, I got you guys these, because, you know, I kind of want you to stay alive. Like one like fully wooden shield and one like steel one.
The steel one catches Uga's eye. Like
If he
from
needs a
across the
shield, he
room.
can use it.
I am not a sword fighter.
Also, he like points at the wooden one. I got that one specially for Nora or Noro, depending on who wants it. Because, you know, I know you nature lovers don't really like metal.
Oh, Nora will pick it up and look at it, and they just kind of like move it around in their hands, like shifting it to the left and to the right, kind of like stroking it a little bit. And they say both almost at the same time, thank you, and that they'll take it. Because free stuff is never turned down.
Nice. Also creepy.
You can add it to your inventory. You have a shield now.
Both of them have shields now.
Well, only one of them can use one. Because I only have one wooden one, and you can't use a steel one.
Oh.
No metal. As a druid.
Okay. We'll use it for Nora. She deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
After her death, yeah.
Yeah, after dying again.
Urga walks back
I'll
with
quickly
a
update her.
few rations in hand and just a small piece of bread. And he picks up the steel shield and sort of looks at it a little bit. He goes, yeah, I think I might hold on to this one.
Nice.
Go ahead. Just make sure to stand in front of everyone else.
Nice.
Oh, there's no problem with that so far.
So yeah, I updated Nora for you. So the shield's included in her armor class. Yeah.
We'll bring out
And then,
the pancake.
after Drax just looks around. Sorry, Flame just looks around like, okay, so what's for me? He's like looking at all the food.
She brings out the now completely covered in syrup piece of pancake and hands it to
Flame just kind of accepts it and she goes like, ooh, my favorite syrup with pancake, and he starts eating it like
yeah, there you go.
Hey,
yeah, he's just like picking out on that.
It was very cute.
Syrup.
Syrup
Okay.
pancake.
So, Nora, what are you gonna do with the now 48 rations that are on the bar top?
As fellow Fae, they comprehend the backpack, and are probably gonna ask for Flame to store them.
Store the rations?
Yeah.
I mean, I still have a weight limit. How many rations is it?
This
48.
48.
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Urga took
Let's see.
2.
Can you hold all of it?
Overcapacity.
Oh no. We're gonna
Wait,
have
I
to
think I
split
can-
it.
No.
Oh, wait, don't they have the wagon? Can they put it in the wagon
Yeah.
and have
You'd have to
It's now
sit back
tradable
and
goods.
Bring it back.
Oh, tradable goods. I feel
Normally, okay. In this case, you make the strongest person, the one with the highest strength, carry it all.
like
Usually the barbarian.
Trax has
That-
got
They
it
don't
now.
need
I'm
much,
kidding.
and they have so much carrying
they
capacity.
could carry it to the wagon and then have Uger freeze it. Frozen meals on the go. Heat it up in the fire. We're good.
That's
For now,
I think
it's
that's
48,
how that
right?
works.
48 rations. I'll add those to the
48.
party gear.
Yeah, go for it. Be sure to add the weight of that too, just so people know. Okay.
See,
God damn, we'd have to catch stuff for a while.
Not for a long time. Actually, how long does... Okay. Never mind, I was just braining something. Okay. So, you would have to get the wagon in order to put all of the stuff in the wagon.
But in the meantime, the barbarian has no problem carrying it.
Yeah, no, he's fine with it.
He's a
Strong
thing.
arm in it.
He is a thing. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mr. I can't be Dark
Alright.
Souls 2.
Oh.
Please, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, you're not alone.
Man.
His dad ain't the
It's a good one.
I think you killed one of us, but welcome in.
couldn't beat
That's a
Stu,
great
but at least
name.
you managed to beat Koro.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead now. Rest in peace, Koro.
Think of how
Goodbye.
much turmoil they must have gone through to have to make that name.
I can smell the pain and the rage.
Mm-hmm. You can feel your sadness.
I read it in a
And
very
that's
like,
really funny.
Okay.
Mr. I can't beat Dark Souls 2. This is the sort of tone he gives off to me.
We love you, dude. You're amazing.
Koro, don't die, boy. I need you.
Lord.
I can't breathe. Help! Wait, oh my god, so I don't need to breathe. Okay.
Take a second to breathe, okay?
You'll be fine.
It's
He
the
doesn't need
water.
breath. I like how
Okay.
they just
Oh,
followed
but well-
and haven't said anything. They're just like, yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Right in the name.
I'm crying.
We can tell.
We can tell. So,
Mm.
I'm guessing this is
Anyway.
happening while we're all eating. So, while everyone's eating, Flipper
Yeah.
just kind of pipes up and is like, "Oh yeah, right. We're gonna have to go to like the north of the town for a little bit to the blacksmith because we're still getting something from him. I don't know what, but his little like robot man like took something from me and it kind of stuck to him. So I get something in exchange. Also, we have to avoid the church, please." And he just continues eating, not explaining anything about that.
Dog avoiding the church. She's like frantically nodding. No church. No church.
Alright. So, you all finish your meals, and Uga goes off to grab the wagon, seeing as though he is the only one who knows where it is currently.
Are we not getting those potions that Rose reserved last night? The breakfast potions.
That's right.
Weapons. Make some of syrup. Shoot him
okay.
down.
So yeah, Nora, you go over to the bartender and ask them for the potions that they held on to. And after a while, they return with 6, I think, potions.
So this is significantly
little shot
worse because
glasses.
we can't just sleep it off. So that's fun.
Okay. So these potions are in front of you. What would you like to do?
He's going to take some of the syrup that Dog was using and dunk them in each one and hand them out to everybody in the party. So there's 6, right? So there's Dog, Dave's.
Forget it.
and-
No,
Forget about
dog-
it. Dog is
dog.
not gonna eat drink
No.
anything. She's
There's
gonna avoid
Trax.
it.
There's Oh my god, why am I forgetting names? There's Flip Flame. There's
Yeah, Flip Flame doesn't
Teleport.
trust
Yeah.
There's
it, and he's just
Google.
eating.
Uga is
There's
currently going and getting the wagon.
useless
Yeah.
ogre. Well, he gives
So
it
someone
to
gets-
Trax,
Well, yeah,
and then
Trax
he
will
gives
take
it
this.
to Telecol, and then he he takes one,
Nora can
and then
also
takes
have
the
Take-
one.
other 3.
Nora takes one.
Nora will not, but Nora will.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, fuck. And it's gone. Fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So this one. Okay. So, you drink it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me.
Hugs it, shots it down. Let's see. E4.
Not 4d4, just a d4.
Oh,
But we'll go.
whoops.
We'll go off the first one, which is just
Okay.
2. Okay. So what is
Whoops.
the first thing that you see as you slam it down on the table?
Probably the glass. Pops it back down and is just looking at the glass in his hand.
Okay. Do you look around at all? Seeing as though nothing has really happened yet.
He looks up, and whoever is across from him at the table is who he sees.
So you would be at the side of the table because Dog and Telecol are on either side of it, and on the other side of it is a window. So you would be sort of sitting in between them, facing the window. So you would be seeing out
Okay.
into the street,
Oh no.
Okay.
and
Uh,
you see
Uga.
this large, round, just not very well kept man.
Oh.
But something about it, you're just like, oh wow.
No.
Oh wow, you are now in love with that person for the next 2 hours.
Oh no, they're
Oh
leaving.
yes.
Chase after them, your one true love.
Nora tries to get up to go, but Nora grabs his hand and keeps him there.
Okay, so yeah, they grab your
Okay, go
hand
ahead,
and they're just
relax.
looking at you like, I don't know what was in that. I don't.
You're not fucking doing it.
You seem desperate. I don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't want to know.
This is why we have our non-drinkers with our drinkers.
Yes. Very
Safety
important
buddy.
lesson, though.
Safety buddy.
Whoops. Okay.
Thank you for the
So-
snack.
Just need to move this for a sec.
Mhm.
So did it dumb. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I have my corsage on me.
So, what does everyone else do? Seeing Nora very desperately wanting to go outside.
Press just pipes up. Oh well, guess I better drink this quick, and he like chugs it and like, okay, now we can go.
Oh lord. Okay,
Yeah, Flip Flame just chugged it.
All of it.
all of it. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. The DM is happy with this.
Oh, it's more of like a how would that work? Okay. So,
Do you wish to try new thing?
as you shot glass this thing, you begin to glow even brighter.
What the shit? Of all the things for a fairy
You-
to get.
Can you roll a d4 for me?
I can.
The Church of Light is gonna just seek him out.
Oh, great! This is awesome!
So we're
So for
definitely
the next-
avoiding the church, right?
Yeah, we're avoiding the church. No,
I
it's
feel-
established.
I feel like the followers
4
would
hours.
still be strung around the town, though. Right?
Oh yeah,
Made.
they're all over this place. So for the next 4 hours, you have a 25-foot aura of light around you.
Oh my god.
25 feet aura of light!
The Holy One
My
has descended upon us.
God.
Can
They're
Dog
gonna just
like
go and
eat
limited
him?
to like the 5 feet space I'm in, but no!
Can she just eat him? Can she just put him
That
his
dog will
entire
glow.
being?
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Will
Dog will
she?
glow?
Because that's pretty dark. Where is it
Mhm.
gonna come out of? Her nose?
Yeah,
Like
her
headlights?
nose, her eyes, her
She'd have glowing eyes. She'd grin, and then there's like light cracks
Literally,
out of.
every
out
head
of
orifice
between her
you
teeth.
have would like
So-
emit light.
Have you guys seen Avatar? You know when Aang does the thing? Yeah, that thing.
Mhm.
To the fire, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
that exact thing.
That's funny.
So, as you drink this, the whole room is just extremely well lit. You're like a constant flashbang. It is so bright.
I hope you
And
enjoy
you
yourself.
hear a few
Yeah, honestly.
people sort of like get up from their seats, and like you hear their knees hitting the floor, and then they're sort of like bowing.
You just hear from Flame go,
Again,
we should leave! We should leave now!
can he go into his bag and then she can put him into? She can put him. Oh, if he goes into her bag, his bag, and then she wraps her hood around the bag to make another bag, and then she put the bag in the bag
It's just gonna
inside
look
the
like we're
hat.
trying to kidnap him!
They're kidnapping! They're kidnapping their god! How dare they! Follow the non-believer! Track them down!
Can
Hunt
you-
them down!
Can you make
Oh
a
my
sleight of hand check for me?
The bag
That-
flip
Would that work at all? I don't even know if that would work.
If Flip Flame,
Flip Flame is willing, you can do this, yes, and he's definitely willing because he wants to hide.
Yep.
Would that be with advantage then? Because he wants to hide?
No,
No,
because
no.
you're trying to fool everyone else.
This is the
It's
best.
not
So-
a kidnapping or anything like that.
Oh my god!
Holy
Thank
shit!
God.
Flawlessly!
So they all simultaneously bow their heads down, and then they raise their head, and the light's gone,
And
and
they're like,
they're all
"Aw."
looking around like,
Oh,
what? And they're looking at you guys like, where'd they go?
She puts her hand out
And-
like, ta-da! Magic!
They'll, they'll sit there, and a few of them give like a little clap, but the more religious folk just sort of get back and sit back in their seats.
They're just like,
You
oh,
just
it's
hear,
just,
like,
it's
this
just, it's just a
very
wizard
tiny
doing
voice
wizard
coming
things.
out of the bag. Like, no, Doug just hears like this very tiny voice coming out of the bag. Thank you.
Now try and keep that
Oh.
under wraps for 4 hours. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
No, she can probably keep him in the hat for 4 hours.
Your hat will glow, madam. Your hat will glow.
Well, it's not currently glowing. She succeeded at hiding
It's a
him
nice
and
thick
not have.
leather
Oh.
hat, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what you rolled?
She
God damn it.
succeeded. Yeah, she succeeded at hiding him basically.
Oh, I want to see the cult.
She's protective. You can't just have her not do anything.
I know. I just wanna see Matt become a cult leader.
He doesn't want to.
I know.
Emily
That's
doesn't even
why
want
it's
to.
even funnier.
You're gold leader. That's the
He's actively avoiding.
Being an accidental cult leader is like the best. Not-
It's literally one of like Flip Flame's points that he thinks like believing in gods, especially the ones you haven't met, is just utter foolishness and deluded.
And isn't
now
that-
he's like being made
Yeah.
out to be one.
The ultimate irony. Let's make him a cult leader.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Just make him a cult leader of a thing he doesn't follow. Yes. That will go very well down. Alright, but there are now 4 shot glasses on the table.
I took one. I haven't had my thing yet.
Oh, you took one?
Yeah. I got one passed to me.
I missed that, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see where your thing is. I've just rolled a d6 to myself so I can figure out which one. Okay. Okay. So, can you roll a d4 for me?
Ah, fuck.
Okay. How are you feeling?
Right now?
Hmm.
Satisfied. I just had pancakes.
Okay, okay.
Satisfied, huh?
I'd say so. As you take this, not much changes, but your hair color starts to get a bit
Oh
more of
goddammit,
an
not this
orange
one.
tint to it. Yeah, for the next 4 hours, your hair changes color depending on your mood.
Didn't you spike this with syrup? Is syrup not a potion ingredient?
Oh, is it? It's food. Does it have effect?
I mean, it just re-rolled the randomness, that's all it did.
Fair. Alright.
Because you guys don't know how this shit was made, and bartenders probably don't.
Drax sees this flare and he's just like, oh goddammit, not this one again.
It turns a dark red. It's like, fuck.
Good question, how tall am I? 4'5", right?
It doesn't glow.
Oh, we're talking about Trax.
Oh.
I don't know how tall Trax is. How tall is Trax?
Trax? That would be in your character sheet. Let's have a quick look. Trax is 95 centimeters.
Very small.
Almost a meter tall. That's including the ears, I think. Alright.
I mean, if we're talking about Trax, he's 95 centimeters. If we're talking about me, I'm 4'5".
You small little baby. Alright. So, there are now 3 potions left on the table.
Definitely
And
taking one.
what was that?
Dog is definitely not taking one.
Not taking
She's
one?
too
Okay.
busy. Yeah, she's too busy hiding.
Okay, so Telecall will be shot glassing. This one? Shot glassing? God. Okay.
Oh, no. On stream, I'm Finn. Finn. Different heights.
Okay. So... God, just... Hold on, I need to quickly search something up. This is... It's an interesting call. Okay, so... Telecall takes this and nothing really seems to happen to him at all. He just sits there and doesn't... He's just like, another dog. Alright. Had to do a bit of research to figure out if that actually had an effect. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Let me just do library. That is a really bad color.
Oh.
Let's do hot pink instead.
Why? Oh, because it was gonna. Okay.
Okay. I need to grab that, delete that one. That's still a terrible color, but it works a bit better. Okay, so library's there. The inn is, if I can do it properly, here. Oops. And the... God, what was that? That was the blacksmith.
For the hydrate.
Does anyone remember what the one over here was? The one to the left? Because I cannot remember for the life of me. I think it was a flower shop, maybe?
Yeah,
No.
herbs, flowers, something like that.
Yeah. I'll just go herbal shop. There we go. Alright. It's a little weird for the font, but it works. Alright. So, there are now 2 shot glasses of potions there. And Dog isn't drinking hers, and Uger is currently out. So what would everyone like to do with these 2 remaining potions?
They're Nora's potions.
I'm gonna regret this.
Oh, you're gonna take them? Take
Dog,
one?
you just hear like Flip Flame's like little voice coming from under your hat. Psst, if you don't want yours, give it to me. It might put the light out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Reluctantly
like,
smuggles the potion into the bag.
Alright.
And Flip Flame drinks
Alright. You drink it?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is gonna be coin flip.
Oh no.
Okay. Now I gotta scroll to it. Where are you?
Where are you?
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
It triggered something.
Can you roll 2d4 for me?
Oh no.
Okay. So, as you take this potion, you feel everything around you starting to get a little tighter on you. And it starts to feel as like you're growing.
Oh no.
You are
No.
now 2 feet taller for the next 2 hours, and the bag is about to breach. It is.
Yeah, Flip like quickly like makes his way out,
Cult.
and
Cult.
I guess he's
Cult.
trying to
Cult.
sit now. Yeah, okay. There's
It's
this 2 feet taller, glowing Flip Flame standing in the middle of the room.
blinding
Oh
bright.
no.
It is blindingly bright in the
And
room.
I am shrunk.
Oh no.
Try.
And
God,
the
so
light
far.
seems to be the same sort of brightness, but it's still very bright.
Oh no.
Pray to him, he is your Lord and Savior.
We're just standing there like, shite.
Actually, the worst.
With that, you hear Uga pulling in with the wagon.
So he just like looks to the door, looks like all the people. Hi, and he like literally flies out into the wagon.
Would they run after him?
I hope not.
Just the more religious folk, yes, they would, because extremely
They know
religious.
what
But
the wagon looks like.
the less religious ones think this is just another magic trick, so they just stay in their seats.
Yeah, Oh god.
So there are about 4 people following you now.
Yeah, Flip Flim's hiding in the wagon. Let me actually see how good he's at hiding.
Ooh.
I want badly for the
Oh,
more religious
that's not
ones to
bad.
spread rumors to more religious people.
So you managed to hide in one of the boxes that's still in the back of the wagon, and there's a little bit of light peeking out of it, but there's nothing that catches the eyes of the people, and they they run off down the street thinking that you also did the same. They're going looking for you.
Oh no.
You are now a target of a light-based god organization.
No.
They know what you look like.
Yeah.
As they're
Yeah.
running off,
I don't want to.
they're all sort of yelling to everyone, saying stuff like, "The Vigilant One has returned! They're back!"
Oh my god.
We're crying out loud.
Yes! Yes!
This potion has 2 effects, I'm sure of it. Making you shrink or making you grow. And of course I got the growing one. The shrinking one would have been a lot better.
I think you would have faded out of existence.
No, I just been really tiny.
Be an ant.
Actual
okay.
bug sized.
Would have been a firefly.
Firefly god.
So, with that, what would everyone like to do with the remaining potion and the 48 rations that Telecol is currently holding?
Trax kind of laughing at wait, what's Telecol holding?
The 48 rations that
Oh,
you that Nora ordered.
but the wagon was here. And now it's
Yeah,
gone.
the wagon just rolled in.
Oh, it's still here? Okay.
Yeah, it's still there.
Alright. So Trax laughing at the mayhem that just happened. Taps Telecall, says, "Unload the rations, we're going to the library." And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so Telecol wanders out, and the bartender comes over to you, Nora, and says, "I didn't think you would eat that. It's gonna be 10 gold and 5 silver pieces for all of that. And with breakfast, I'll just say it's another 5 silver. You've been generous."
Okay. So that's 11 gold? The dude's
11
taken
gold.
out? Okay. Okay. He like rummages around in his bag and plops the money down into his hands.
Thank you very much. And he
Mhm.
turns around and wanders back to the bar, and he wanders back to the kitchen. You hear some more yelling and screaming. Then he wanders back out and does the same sort of sigh. He's like, "Alright." And then he comes back over to the table and goes, "For the rest of the breakfast for all of you, that would be another 3 gold."
Kind of is having a hard time. What do we do? Do we split it or should I?
Trax left with Telecall.
Everyone kind of just left. Okay. I guess Dog is gonna pay the three gold. Wait, how much?
3 gold, yep.
3 gold. Yeah, he's gonna pay the 3 gold.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You've certainly got an interesting bunch with you.
They're cool.
Hope you're doing
I like
well.
them. Yeah, I like them. They're cool.
They're the
She-
most
she
interesting
says-
bunch we got around here.
Says I like them. They're cool, but she's literally sitting by herself on like at the table. Everyone just fucking abandoned her, and she has to pay the bills.
Yes. You'll do well with them. They're a nice crew. They used to have a similar crew, not as diverse, but they treated me well. And I'm sure they'll treat you well too.
Been very kind to me. I really like them. They did leave though, so maybe I should.
Yeah, maybe you should go with them. I won't
Are
keep you for
they?
much longer.
Are the religious people usually this aggressive? Do they follow light? Do they?
I saw
Do
a
they
group
follow
of them
ramps?
yeah, I saw a group of them standing around that street lamp once. They were all very
That
drunk.
is amazing.
I love
I'm
this.
just like
Oh, Matt's
stands there
fucked.
thinking for a bit.
Oh
She's
my
like,
gosh.
I wonder. She's like, I
That's-
wonder if I can get a lantern and find a way to like get them away from everyone else. Like with a little lantern.
Oh lord. You said you see him sort of think for a second, and go, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I might try that. Because the ones that I saw that were sitting at the street lamp were throwing just bits of gold and everything at it. So I think it was a nice way to earn a bit of cash.
Oh, you're smart. I like the way you think. Even though it's right.
Yeah. You're strange, but I like you.
Is that what
Yay,
she's
dog
like?
made a friend.
Where do you think I can buy a lamp?
Oh God, one. I mean, you'd want a bright one, wouldn't you? I know a blacksmith. He's a little north of the town, but he does some fine work. You'll like him.
Down where I could find them.
Alright. I'll jot it down on your map if you've got one.
Oh,
If not,
I
I
do
can
have a
draw.
notepad. A notepad. She like flips through, and all you see is like a bunch of really badly written dialogue, mostly like wrong spelling, a few jokes, and like really shitty drawings. Like you know when people are just starting out drawing and they push a little too hard on like the pencil, so it's like basically indented and just so
Oh.
it's all like that. And then she pulls up like an empty page and she gives him the pencil and notepad.
he looks at the drawings and goes, "These are really good. You're gonna do well." Yeah,
Phew.
he draws a pretty rough sketched up map, and he puts sort of like a large X where the blacksmith is, and he hands it back to you and goes, so we're currently here. All you have to do is just go down the road a little bit and then follow up right until you get to that X.
You're so helpful. Thank you very much. I'll
You should
be
be
sure
thanking you.
to.
I think I found a new way to get some money.
It would be good if you put it right outside the tavern.
Oh, that would attract a lot of customers, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to set up a few bright lights in there.
Yeah. Tell me how it
They're like-
goes.
Everyone here's like moths. They're so attracted to light, it's unbearable sometimes.
Moth people.
Love people!
I mean, you give them what they want,
It's secretly
And
a cult
you
of
get-
moth people.
and they give you what you want. It's a win-win.
They're literally like half moth people. Like the elders of the
Shit.
Light Church are moth people.
Dog quickly shakes his hand.
You know, I think from this good idea, you can hold on to your money. This is fantastic.
Really? Oh,
He hands
you're
back
too
the gold.
kind.
He goes, I'm gonna share some of this with you if it goes well.
Oh, thank you. Do tell me how it goes. I'll come by
Oh.
to visit.
Please do.
Oh, this is
Speak
great.
many stories about you. You'll have to tell some to me sometime.
I will. We go on a lot of adventures. I'm sure I'll have a lot of stories to tell. Maybe some
Glad to hear.
jokes too.
Oh yes. We needed something to liven this place up. There's much going on in here.
She claps. She is now very excited.
Oh.
But also, she really needs to go find her friends who have abandoned her.
He's just there and he goes, well,
Not
I
by
won't keep you
choice.
for much longer, but I do hope to see you again. You've been very
I'll
helpful.
definitely come by to visit. We
Please
could
do.
talk more about more plans.
Yes. Oh, yes. I cannot wait.
Oh, she shakes his hand and waves goodbye and goes to try to find them. Is the wagon outside?
Yeah, it's still there. Everyone's still packing away the rations, and Uga's just there, just eating on the ration that he picked up, snacking away at it.
Nice.
All this time,
She-
Fliflim has been trying to tell Ogre to go to the blacksmith as soon as everyone's here. From
She
the
she she hops right next to the crate and tries to smuggle the notepad with the map into the crate so Flame can see, and she's like, I think I found a way to get them away from you.
Oh,
We can
thank
buy
God.
if we buy a lamp from this place. They make really good lamps. We can disguise the lamp as you, and
You just
then
hear Flip
we'll
Flame
get them
going.
away.
Flipin just goes to Doc. Oh, I know that guy. He owes me a magic item. Let's go.
Oh my god. Perfect.
Oh, Lord.
Because they're going to the blacksmith.
Yeah, you guys are headed to the blacksmith.
Mhm.
And you see this burly man as you're starting to go off. He's given a good wave, just a high armed wave, as you guys are heading out.
Excitedly waves back. He's my friend now. We're gonna have soft tacos later.
Not a scam.
So about half an hour goes by, and you reach the blacksmith. And it's just opening. You see the Dragonborn still sort of changing the signs over to show that they're open. And he sort of lifts his hood up a little bit and stretches out as he flips the sign, and then wanders back into the shop.
Sweet. Go inside.
You go inside too. All right. You see you see him just starting to walk behind the counter. He goes,
Where is this?
"Oh, I didn't expect anyone here just yet." All right. What can I do you for?
Dog, basically. Because she's so tall, she has to bend over to go inside and kind of make herself significantly smaller.
Well,
And
the
then
door is
she-
pretty large because Dragonborn is also around the same height, a little bit shorter, but still pretty tall.
8 foot?
7
8
foot,
foot
actually.
dragonborn? Oh, she's still a foot taller.
The doorway's definitely enough for you to, stand
Just
comfortably.
enough. It
get
like
through.
brushes against her hair.
Yeah. Like hits one of your ears, and you're like, oh, okay.
Hey, this is a large door.
There's a door.
Finally.
The door pat you.
She gets really excited. She like starts walking in and out of the store a few times. She's
You start
wagging her
sitting there
tail,
like,
very excited.
can I help you?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was told by a tavern keeper that you sell a really bright lamp.
Oh, okay. Which tavern might that be? Might I ask?
Um,
If you don't know the name of it, just tell me the whereabouts of.
here she gives him the little notepad, to show him where it is from where his store is.
Yeah,
She
and
like points at it.
he holds it and looks at it, and he's like, "Yeah, that's definitely Doug's writing. Or map
It was
making,
Doug.
cartography."
Doug.
All right. Yeah, I got a few lamps and stuff that I can put together. They're a bit pricey, but if you want them, I can make them.
How much would that be?
For the bright lamp on its own, that'll do you about 20 gold, I'd say.
I will take one bright lamp, please.
One bright lamp, alright. And he sits there and he goes, I'll have to finish this one that I'm making, well, that I've been making, but if, you find a way. If there's anything else you'd like, just shout it at me. I'll be back here
Bright
making
lamps.
just bright lamps. All right.
2 bright lamps.
2 bright lamps. Okay.
2.
He goes, all
Gonna
right.
get one for Doug.
It's gonna take a little longer, but I can do it. He goes. He wanders into the back for a moment, and you hear him sort of conversing. Just every now and then, just sort of like, can you hand me this and can you hand me that sort of thing. And after a little while, he comes back out with the first bright lamp and he goes, will this do?
Is it on already? Or
No, it's currently off.
she immediately turns it on.
Okay, so to turn it on, you push the handle down and then lift it up, and as you do that, it is extremely bright because it's focused in one way, and on the inside it looks like it has mirrors, so it's just focusing straight forward, straight into your eyes, and it like you can't see anything for a moment.
Like, I'm blind. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah, that's not usually the reaction you're supposed to have staring into that, but it works, I guess.
She like turns it up and looks at him with like squinty eyes. Thank you.
You're looking at the armor stand. I'm over here.
Oh, sorry. She like turns over and looks down, but she looks a little too far to the left, so she's still looking at something else, and she's like, "Thank you."
He sort of steps the way you're looking and goes, "You're welcome."
Okay, so
I'll get the next one made. Yeah.
as this all is going on, a crate walks into the blacksmith shop, and there's like a glow coming out from underneath it. And you see like 2 tiny feet.
Yes. That's not something you see every day. Interesting.
He just hears like from inside the crate. Psst, sorry, it's me, Fliflame. I'm here for that magic item. Sorry about the crate, but stuff happened.
Stuff.
Oh. Yeah.
Why
I
we need
completely-
this? Well, she points at it.
Interesting. All right. Well, I actually got it done a bit sooner than I originally thought, but you know, it works. he wanders into the back for a second and then comes back out and he goes, "Have a look at this." And he hands this sort of like little cylindrical, sort of like a pocket watch looking thing to you.
Yeah, like this little like shiny hand comes from underneath the crate and like takes it, like looks at it. Ooh, very interesting. What does it do?
He sits there for a second. He goes, "Just say any random time, just out loud to it while it's open.
Mm-hmm. Just say any random time.
Any time and location. Just say it out loud."
Okay, Flifim just opens it and says like, right now, right here.
Immediately, it starts ringing and just buzzing off.
Flifim's like, fun. How do I turn it off?
And one of the dials starts spinning on it, and as you say, "How do I turn it off?" He goes, "Just close it. It'll turn off on its own."
Flifim just kind of closes it. Cool.
And after a few seconds, it stops.
Like he closes. it.
It's basically a timer to keep you on track with things you need to do. I usually lose track of time constantly, and I find having one of those around is quite useful.
He just goes like, what's it called?
I mean, I just call it an alarm clock, really. But it leads me in the direction of where I need to go, and yeah,
He just goes,
an
this is
alarm
awesome.
compass, I guess.
Hmm? I know someone who's gonna really like this. He like puts it away for now.
And he sits there for a moment and goes, "Well, you said you wanted 2 of these lanterns, right?"
Dog.
Dog.
Huh? What?
You said you wanted 2 of these lanterns?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I better get to making on the next one.
Okay.
Get some and,
She starts rummaging through her coin pouch.
Mhm.
And it will take her equally as long. Like by the time he comes back, she'd still be counting coins and putting them down.
So, after about half an hour, because he had to make this thing from scratch,
You can hear me.
you are slowly but surely getting there. You're about at 35 by the time he's done. He comes back out and he goes, "Are you a bit of a slow counter? You need some help with that?"
I recently learned how to count.
Oh, I see. Well, if you ever need any help with counting, I can certainly help you. It's certainly something I gotta do on the daily.
She pushes the coins up to him and she's like, "Is this good?"
Yeah, seems like you're all good.
I counted.
Counted just fine. He sort of slides them off into his hand and then just chucks them in a little, sort of like, it's like a drawer, but it's got like a chute into it. And he sits there and he goes, if there was anything else you needed, it seems like you got a wagon full of people out there, so I don't want to keep you waiting."
Need it. Maybe someone else does. She looks out into the wagon and runs out and she's like, "Guys, do you need something?"
As she runs out and yells at everyone else, the armor like hears out of the crate, like Fliplin's voice. Can you make her some armor? Some better ones than the ones she's wearing? She kinda needs it. But don't tell her I want to keep her safe like that.
Yeah, it looks like she's only wearing bandages and not much else. What type of armor do you reckon she would like?
Ooh, leather ones with like those nice little like spiky studs.
Oh, okay. Once she comes back in here, I'll just do a quick measure up and I'll
Okay, but let me pay. How much is it?
for studded leather armor. There. Cause my precious are dumb. He says, that's gonna run you about 45 gold.
Okay, and like this little like bag of coins flies out of underneath the crate and like slides towards him. There.
He opens the bag and puts it out and he goes, shit, you're good. Alright.
No bargaining or anything, just pays up.
He goes, alright, I can get that made. Maybe, yeah, another half hour. Leather's a bit easier, but the studs are gonna be a little bit of a pain to put together. Any specific design on the studs? If
Make
not,
him
I
look a
can
little
just do
funny
that.
because she likes jokes.
Oh no.
Funny studs. Yeah, silly studs.
Colorful.
Colorful and funny. Alright.
She's gonna end up looking like a clown.
Yeah!
Mm.
Clown
I think
performer.
I can come up with something.
No, you have to imagine it's still like a leather armor vest with like colorful little studs. She's gonna look like a biker who likes having fun.
Like a like a punk biker.
Mm-hmm.
He walks into the back for a sec, sort of chuckling to himself, like, I got a good idea. What would everyone else like to do while he's in the back there? Because Dog has run out and said, "Hey, does anyone need anything?"
Fucking.
I think Noro is gonna possibly inquire about getting Nora some armor. Something that she could wear that would be heavily defensive that nobody would be able to kill her with.
Let me do a quick check.
Okay, so you wander into the shop and you don't see the dude there currently, but you hear tinkering away in the back. What do you do?
He's gonna call out.
Alright. From the back he goes, yeah, just making something. What is it you need?
He just shouts back armor.
Armor, what type do you need? So I can get you whatever you need, hopefully.
Flexible on an otter body and human body and very durable.
Some more leather? Can get you some leather, studded leather. Yeah, that's a chain mail. What is it? Unless, you don't like metals.
Do leather. Yeah.
Leather? Alright. He's
At the
sitting
moment.
he's sitting there and he's still going away at what he's currently doing.
For reference, because I'm not sure Rose knows. Nora has leather armor and a shield at the moment, like normal leather.
Is there anything better
You can
than that
get.
you can get?
Yes, you have studded leather, or there's also spiked armor,
Spiked armor,
which is usually made out of leather. That it's a leather like coat and leggings covered with spikes, usually made out of metal, but they don't have to be made out of metal. So you can make like this, ask for the spikes to be something else, and then it works. Although
Yes.
they might charge more for that.
Can they make the can make the spikes out of like wood?
Bone or
Bone?
Bone would
Ooh,
be
bone would
better,
be good.
Bone would be really good.
Bone would be good.
Let me quickly check something.
Does this give thorns
Yeah.
damage?
Right?
So do you say that instead of
Yeah.
the leather? Yeah, okay. He says there and he goes, I mean I can do bone spiked, but I'd have to go get some bones. Unless you know somewhere that's fresh well got a fresh stock of bones. It's gonna take a
And
little longer. I'll have to do it.
the kitchen inn. They just gave us a whole carcass. They still gotta have some of those bones.
I mean if you've got a place in mind, you can bring him here, I'll do it up for a bit cheaper.
Doug still wants to go back to give Doug the lamp she bought for him.
They can drop by the inn again. You can see if you can buy those bones off of them.
Honestly, if she gives him the lamp, maybe he'll be like, "Yeah, you can have bones for free."
Hmm.
Well, maybe. You never know.
You never know.
It's a good trade.
Give her a go.
Alright. So after a couple more minutes go by and you hear him tinkering away, he comes out with another lamp and Dog, are you still out of the wagon? Or are you inside now?
I think she would probably go inside once she sees that Nora and Nora went in.
Okay. So yeah, he places the second lamp down, and you see the little golem just sitting there on his shoulder, and he's like, here's your second lantern. Might I ask why you want two lanterns? Just curiosity.
You know those religious fellas?
Yeah.
They've
I'm sticking
my
around.
friend here, she says, pointing at the crate where Flame is. She's like, my friend here is glowing a bit brighter than usual, and they've been harassing us a while. And
Ah, okay.
this lamp would probably. I asked the tavern keeper, Doug, if lamps would possibly distract them, and he said she like brings it in a little closer, and she's like, and he said he threw coins at them. So I was thinking if I put the lamp somewhere else, I could distract them.
Oh, I see. Alright, that's smart.
Money.
Didn't think old Doug would come up with something like that. I suppose with two brains together, you can come up with something like that. Just be careful though, because the guards would probably be a bit unhappy with that.
Heh.
We're not here too long. I just want them away from my friend.
You hear like a little voice coming out of the crate, and I'm really thankful for that.
To be sure to tell Doug not to get himself in too much trouble.
I
Alright. So, if there was anything else you guys needed, just let me know. I'm always here. I mean, you caught me just as I was opening, so it's definitely a fresh start.
Just hear like Flifflim's voice, like, "Give her my gift if you have it now."
Ah, right. And he disappears into the back for a bit and comes out with this nice, sort of like It's studded leather armor, but the studs are different colors, and they have what looks like little feathers coming out from underneath the studs. You guys, let's just say it was a little gift from someone who admires you. Here you go, dog.
You see, like these two little hands coming out of underneath the crate and like giving a thumbs up, and then like pulls them back as he doesn't want the glow to spread too far.
She holds them and looks at it, and then she looks back at the blacksmith. Her eyes are fucking huge and full of tears.
Whoa, you okay?
She's like, love it.
Well, let's just say you have some really good friends.
She fucking immediately starts putting it on while low key sobbing. All you hear is just sniffling and
I imagine like this crate like shuffling over to her, like this little hand like tapping her on the foot because that's the only thing he can reach.
She's a fucking mess, but she loves it. She is very
Alright.
happy now.
You now look very stylish in your studded leather armor with rainbow studs and feathers.
Hell yeah.
Finally, she has armor.
Has some good armor. Okay. As you put it on, the little little golem says, "Wow, you look really stylish. You look very pretty."
She looks at the little golem and she's like, "You're prettier."
He's like,
Still
"Thank you.
sobbing.
I got this new necklace. It fits perfectly."
Oh, she squints at it to like look at it. What does it do? It looks really cool.
I don't know, but it was big and now it fits.
It's trying to
Are
strangle.
you magic?
I think so. And he sort of looks up at the dragon and goes, "Technically, yes."
You're so cool. Where did you
Oh,
come
thank you.
from? I didn't
Here,
see
baby.
one. You make you made him?
Yeah. By
What?
just a spur of inspiration, I guess.
Oh,
He helps around
cool.
the shop a lot.
How do you make the how what? She's
With
completely
great
mind blown.
patience. You know how I said the things with the numbers? Yeah. Ton of calculations and shit. That's just a pain,
You
but
must be really good at
pays
reading.
off. Yeah. Reading's not too much of a problem, but I do have to take it slow sometimes, or else my eyes are just in pain.
It's amazing. You're so cool. He's so cool, she says, pointing at the little golem.
Thank you.
She's like, "What's your name?"
That's
Still
what
want
I
the
need to
golem.
quickly look up. I had him.
Still want that golem.
Remember, give everything a name at all times.
Yeah, I
Everyone's
know.
gonna
I've
ask
got.
for it.
Yeah. I've got just a shit ton of names for use in my notebook. But I just need to like read through it and I'm like, fuck, okay, throw away names that I can use. Okay. So he goes, okay, my name's Tester.
I love it. I love you. You are really cool.
I love you too, you're cool.
Can I hold him?
He goes, yeah, okay. He puts his hand sort of on his shoulder and Tester hops on and he reaches his arm out to you so Tester can jump onto you.
She cradles him.
The blacksmith just kind of hears out of the crate, like, a voice. Why tester though?
Because if I think things are going boom, he's the one to test them. He
Oh,
does
no.
not break very easily, and if he does, I can fix him.
Oh my
So
god!
cruel, I love it.
Oh my god!
While she's cradling, she's like, "How did you learn how to make him?"
Oh, I just like putting things together, really. I just decided one day that I wanted to figure out how things worked. I actually started out on a door hinge. I was like, how do you work? And once I got that, I was like, man, I'm seeing a lot of things that work. How? And yeah, I ended up getting to here.
The mind of someone with autism.
Must be so cool to be able to make your own best friend.
It's pretty nice, but yeah, it's definitely nice when you don't really have many people to call company, but
Be your
yeah, it
friend.
helps.
Oh my god.
Really
dog.
appreciate that.
She gives him back Tester and like waves goodbye so she doesn't like distract them too much and goes outside to check on. Trax was, I guess, is he sleeping in the
No,
wagon? What is
Trax
it
went to
on?
Trax went to the library with Teleport.
Oh, yeah, true. He's missing out on all the action.
And then this little crate follows you outside and jumps into the cart. You hear some grumbling about, when do I stop glowing like this?
You see him and the Dragonborn and the and Testa give a little wave as you guys are leaving the store.
She waves back excitedly. Making friends, hell yeah.
What about
He
Noru?
gives a little smile.
Not being
Nora, what do you
Dragon
give to
because
me?
we
Yeah,
still need bones.
that is true.
We need the bones.
Still need to get the bones.
I don't have any good bones. I only have bones. Bonesley is the only bone I have, and I'm not giving up Bonesley. Bonesley is a frail bone. I can't give them up. We need fresh bone.
As you're leaving, he says, I'll get started on the armor. You guys grab those bones for me, yeah? No. Yeah, that's what you hear as you guys are leaving.
Dog
Back
yells
to the inn, I guess.
the thank you.
Okay.
Are we gonna go back to inn?
So, you guys start heading back to the inn. Alright, so, Trax and Telecall. As soon as you guys break away from the group and head towards the library, you see that the streets are starting to get a bit more filled up as a lot of people are, you know, wandering around, going about their day and doing some business, pretty much. And after a short walk, you reach the library, and it's still closed at this current time. But as you see, all of the surrounding shops are starting to open. You think that it won't be too long until the library opens.
Trax just waits outside, waiting for it to open, while like talking to just talking to Telecall. Like hangs around a bit.
Just idle chatter.
Yeah.
Alright. Would you like to act that out, or would you just
I don't know what to say.
Okay. We'll just go into the library. So, after a little while, you hear the door unlock, and you hear the man of the shop go, "Oh, I wasn't expecting customers this early. Browsing or buying?"
Browsing and then possibly buying, depending on what you got.
Alright, do come in. He sort of sighs and turns around and walks back in.
Do you have a section on cookbooks?
Cookbooks. Want to be a chef? Alright. Let's see. He walks around for a little bit and he finds one book and he's like, this one is Cooking for Dummies. It's a decently sized book. It's how would I explain it? It's sort of like the width of like 3 comic books and around the same size. That's the best I can sort of think of right now.
Oh, 3 comic books? So it's like a small book.
It's pretty thin, yeah. It's like a small book, and it's decently small in size.
Okay, if I flick through it, can I, like, what was roughly like the content?
You just see different like recipes for like different breads, different cakes, some things for like soups, and just pretty much just all the basics to cooking. Just simple little dishes.
Okay, that's one. He then asks, do you have any like cookbooks based on meat stuff, like meat dishes?
Meat dishes? Alright. Let's have a look around again then. He looks for a little bit. He goes, meat dishes very popular here, so I don't think I'm able to find a book on it right now. Once I get stock in, I can set one aside for you if that is what you want.
How long are we gonna be here for?
Depends on you guys.
Guys, how long are we gonna be here for? What? Oh, were we gonna head out of town today, or?
It all depends
Genuinely
on...
no idea.
That's...
Yeah.
Just
depends on circumstances.
I think I might be here for like 1 or 2 more days at most.
Staying for the festival, are we? Alright.
Did not know there was a festival. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Festival?
You have yet to hear about it?
No one's told us anything.
I suppose that's nothing too surprising. It's a festival that is held every couple of months or so, I'd say. And it's usually a mystery what the festival is going to be. This year, what we got for festival's one-word description was risk. And that's all we got.
Sounds exciting, I guess.
Yes, I might be partaking on it once I find out what it is, but they usually keep it hidden from the public until you actually go in there. And you can talk about it all you wish.
I tell my friends about that at some point. Do you have any books on artifacts?
Now, that's a rare request. Artifacts. Let's see. And he sort of looks around for a little bit and he goes,
The more I can expand my knowledge when I take
usually...
the better.
Usually the church buys those. Are you with the church?
Oh, no, it's independent study.
Interesting. Might I ask, what has piqued your interest about such subjects?
When I was younger, I came across a strange artifact. And it took me somewhere. And then I realized there were more of these kind of things. So I thought I might as well study them. And that's what I'm doing.
Interesting. Do you have it with you?
The orb? Do you study this stuff too?
In a way.
Thinking.
It's okay. It would very much please me if I could get a closer look at this mysterious item that you have.
Okay. Yeah, alright. He like takes the orb out of his bag, but he states, it's kinda busted. I'm looking a way to fix it, basically.
He pretty much just snatches it from you and he's looking at it and he's like, this is in terrible shape.
Tell me about it. That's why I'm studying the arts, you know? You got anything that, any books that could maybe direct me to something like this?
Church would like this.
Hmm.
No, I don't have anything here on the subject.
That's a shame. He hops up, bunny feet, and grabs the artifact back.
He's sort of a little reluctant letting it go.
Telecool is standing behind me.
Yeah, it slips from his hands after a few tugs. He's not too strong. he's a bit of a frail old man. He goes, you know, I reckon that the church would be quite appreciative of a donation of that.
He puts it back in his bag. Yeah, this kind of relates to me getting home, so I can't exactly do that.
Oh, well, you would be a highly respected bunny.
He looks at him with like a furrowed and slightly irritated brow. I ain't a bunny.
Well, do what you must. He sort of starts facing away and he's just sort of doing bookwork now.
I just take a small like browse through the library to see if there's like any books and artifacts.
Make an investigation check.
Righto.
See if you can find one.
Oh wait, that's right. Oh, that's why I'm bio not call. Doing more chores and having foods. Okay, Dutch. Enjoy the foods. Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So looking around the shop, you can't really find anything. You find stuff that's similar on the subject, but they're all like children's books and
I've got something way
nothing
better than that already. Okay. I sigh and think that the church probably grabbed the better ones. Note to self, don't go looking in a church town then. Got it, this was a waste of time. He brings back the cookbook like the small cookbook and is like, how much for this?
For a cookbook like that, I'd say 5 silver.
He pays the 5 silver. I like that he's not ripping me off at least. A bit artifact greedy, but not ripping me off.
Mm-hmm.
47.
Mhm.
And now I have a cookbook. Beginner cookbook is what I'm calling it.
Yep. Cookbook, cooking for dummies.
Oh, that's right. Cooking for Dummies as a name.
Mm.
Love it. I will never make a mistake when I cook my food again.
You accidentally use salt instead of sugar.
Fuck.
The cake explodes.
Alright, Trax heads to the market to get some actual, salt to make sure the dish has some flavor.
Okay, so it's not too hard to find people that are selling various spices and herbs, because the streets are just lined with little markets of anything that you could really ever want in cloth, food, and drink.
Can we say that he grabs basically a bag of essential basic spices, like salt, pepper, and all that to cook with, and use it whenever he cooks?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna call it
So
basic spices.
yeah. So that'll run you, I'd say, just basic spices, maybe just a silver piece. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. My food doesn't taste terrible anymore.
If you use the pouch, yes. Okay. So is that all you two would like to do?
He is satisfied after his cooking has been what was insulted, and he heads back to. Well, he heads back to the inn, but then, which direction is it, and which direction is Dog?
So at the current time, they would. I'd say they'd still be heading up to the blacksmith. So they went. They went along this road from the inn. So they're heading along here. I'd say they would be just around here, and you would be, if you're at the inn, you would just be at the inn.
Okay.
So it would take you a little time to catch up, especially on foot because they've got a wagon.
Well, they may not at the end, because they are going back to the end.
Okay. Yeah, Trax and Delacour head back to the inn.
Okay. So you guys sit there. Well, you head into the inn and sit at the table that you guys were sitting at before, and wait for the crew to come back.
I'm going to tell them all
Alright.
about the festival. Yeah. I got
So-
news.
I'll say just a pretty decent amount of time passes, and the crew return to the inn.
Okay, how much time? And am I still big? And am I still glowing?
You would still be big and glowing.
Yes!
Actually, you wouldn't be big now. You wouldn't be big
Oh,
now by the time you get
tiny
back.
ball of glowing. Okay.
So the
Yeah,
old
tiny
man
bowl of glowing.
didn't mention. I'm surprised that the old man didn't mention the fact that I changed colors at all.
Mhm.
Actually, he's very.
You know, it's he probably just thinks it's a part of what you are.
Oh,
He hasn't
okay.
really. He hasn't seen a herring gun, if at all.
That's fair. You
They
did
just
call me a
call you
bunny. Racist.
Okay, so what would you all like to do?
Go back to the end.
You are at the inn now.
Oh,
So now that I'm small, Sorry.
You go ahead.
Yeah, I'd go back under Dog's hat and like ride around on her head, just hidden
Okay.
until the glowing stops. That's all I
Um,
want to see.
Dog is going to go straight to the bartender.
Mhm.
Good old Doug.
Sits there and goes, "Oh, welcome back. I did not expect you to be back so soon."
Listen. He like goes really close to him and she's like, I got you a lamp. Pulls it up,
Oh,
like smuggles it to him.
thank you very much. This is a kind gift. Uh, you've already done so much.
I think you'd find a lot of use for it. Wink,
I
wink.
think I will do.
Wait, am I supposed to say wink?
I love her.
Well, it'll be like a catchphrase.
Yeah, good idea. I do have one favor to ask. Do you guys have any fresh bones?
Oh, well,
Just-
funny you mentioned that. One of your friends actually happened to order half a carcass of steak.
Oh my god.
So, we've got plenty.
Perfect. Can I have those?
Sure.
How much would it be?
For you, it's free. You've already done so much.
Oh.
Really?
Also, their bones.
Really?
Okay, I'd like the bones, please.
Sure. He wanders into the back and he comes back out and he's holding it sort of so the bones are in a way around him. And
Oh my god.
he lifts it up and over and onto the table and he goes, "Is this enough?"
Is it? I'm assuming it is.
It's more than enough.
More than enough.
Bones! We now have a lot of bones.
It's all for
She-
carcass of bones.
Bones don't
She
rot. We can just keep those.
she is very excited. She nods and she's like, "Yes, this is perfect." And this fucking hoards all of it. Hoards all of it and just like cradles it. She gets in a little bit closer and she's like, "Oh, by the way, the blacksmith says you should be careful of the officers and the guards. They
You know,
might
that's a good idea.
not like the whole light situation. So if you want to do it,
Yeah,
do it carefully."
I don't think they like people fucking with the religious types here. But
Sounds
It's extremely
Wait.
funny
I will
though.
do my best.
she nods.
I will do my best to set it up somewhere. I'd say with a rope, so I can hoist it up if the guards try and take it.
Perfect. You're so smart.
You've done more than enough to help me with this, and I'll be sure to spare some coin for you. If I get any.
You don't have to. You've been very kind to me. And I really appreciate it. We're friends
And to us. I'm glad to hear it.
It's like he can't even see her face. She's holding so many bones. Just whispering from beyond the bone wall.
He's like looking around trying to see if he can see your face somewhere. He's like, yes.
Whispering from beyond the bone wall.
Yes. Well, if there's anything else that you guys need, don't hesitate to stop by.
Definitely will. At least to just visit.
Oh, well, I hope I see you all around here soon. Even if it is just for a visit. I'll cook you up something nice.
Thank you. I'll give these bones to my friend now. He like hobbles and tries to not drop all of the bones. Goes to Noro, and she's like, bones! No contact.
As he headed out, he says, "Safe travels."
Thank you.
Alright,
Our
Nora
gnome.
and
Fuck. Is Rose alive?
Are they alive or are they die?
Was I muted the
Alive.
whole time?
Yes.
Yes, you
Well,
were
okay.
also.
now.
Okay. Well, never mind. Okay. I'm
Also,
unmuted now.
be right back, actually.
Ah.
Everyone just keeps walking up and talking to me, so
Sorry. You see Doug haul out this large just rib cage.
oh my god.
Just sort of be like bones.
Bones! Well, Noro and Nora are pretty excited and pumped about it. And he's ready to send them back over to the blacksmith to get the armor done so they can move out or do whatever they need to next.
Mhm.
He's kind of rolling with the punches right now.
That's okay. So so you guys load the rib cage into the back, and you start on your way back to the blacksmith, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If anyone else would like to do anything before they head out, feel free to now. If not, then we will be heading back to the blacksmith. And after another half hour, you arrive back at the blacksmith and caught this huge rib cage, which it's a bit of a tight squeeze through the door, but you managed to sort of wiggle it through.
Right.
And then Dragonborn says, "Ah, okay, bit more than I need, but it works." um, he sits there and he goes, "You reckon you could, like, I don't know, crack it in half or something? Because that's gonna be hard to fit through this door." And he points back, and the door into the back is quite a bit thinner than the front door.
Noro and Nora tag team it and each take like one side of the rib and then just pull to split it apart.
Hey, make a strength check.
Oh god.
Can either
Would it
make
be
a
strength with
yeah,
advantage?
it would be with advantage, yes.
Oh god. Not the best.
So you both pull, and yeah, nothing happens. A strong ribcage.
Still glowing, right?
Still glowing.
You see this little crate walk up? Oh no, I'm sitting underneath the hat now. Like the hat
Yeah.
flies like off of Doc, flies over to the ribcage and sits on top of it. And you hear like
You see Dog's hat rise up, and it sort of looks like a UFO, just sort of floating over to the ribcage.
you just hear like a little voice from underneath the hat. You can do it, Flip Flame.
Oh my gosh.
And he gives it a try.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, really?
You gotta be kidding me.
Alright.
I love this.
So. So, this. How the fuck? Okay. How do Okay, I got it. I got it.
Sharp
So
little teeth.
you see this hat land on the sort of like where on one end of it, or sort of where the spine is, and it just rests there for a moment, and then you see the entire thing split in half. Like just the rib cage just split completely in half, and the hat rises up and rests back on Dog's head.
You're like a little voice from like underneath the hat. There you go.
The Dragon Ball goes, yeah, alright, okay. Wanders
That
around the
isn't
counter,
horrifying.
picks up one side and walks back into the back, and he goes, just put that against the counter, I'll bring it in once I'm done.
God.
Disappears for about,
I
I'd say
assume
about
that would fail
10 minutes.
horribly.
I had to figure out how the hell you snap a rib cage in half when you like it's that small. God.
God.
Okay. But after a little while, I'd say about 15 minutes, he comes back out with this nice, sort of like the it's like spiked leather, but the spikes are sort of curved up, sort of towards where, so it goes out from the shoulder and up in a way, if that makes sense. And it sort of, it just looks, it looks like, God, how the fuck do you explain this? Yeah, just out from the shoulder and up, just pointing up in like a curve. And you can see that the ends have been sharpened a little bit. And he goes, alright, that should do what you need it to do, I hope. It's, that'll run you about, with everything you've done, with getting the bones, I'd say we'll just call it a 40 gold. Oh. Has Noro also died? Oh,
Is Rose muted
I
right
think
now?
Rose has died.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. That's okay. I'll just say Nora picks it up and puts it on, and they are quite
Change
happy
the
with
sheet.
it.
I edited Nora, so
Yes,
it shows it.
Thank you. Okay, so after that he goes, so is there anything else you would all like, or you're all pretty done for the day? Still in the early mornings. Got a lot ahead of you today if you're planning on exploring.
You like little voice like addressing. I'm guessing you're here now with us, Coral. Or did you not meet up with us yet?
Oh no, everyone's dead.
Is everyone dead?
Cora.
Yes, hello. I
There
didn't...
you are.
Trax is here, right?
Yes,
So I'm
Trax
not
is indeed
mistaken.
here.
Yeah.
He's just chilling at the table waiting for everyone.
Trax.
What?
Wait,
We're
are
at
you
the
at the blacksmith with us? No.
No.
you
No,
would have come
I'm
to the
at the inn.
blacksmith with us.
Oh, I would have come?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I was assuming that, but I wasn't sure for a bit.
Because they went back to the inn to grab the bones, so you would have
Yeah.
followed the
So we
rest.
picked up everyone. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're on the party again.
Look, the flame
you
just
have-
kind
I
of.
think,
Trax,
I think
do you need anything? I still have some gold left. You need anything?
Here.
I don't really think I'm lacking anything, am I?
I don't know. Armor, weapons, friends, and he like points at the little mechanical guy.
Track's
That's the
eyes light up as he sees the little mechanical guy.
Ah, good. I'm back just in time.
He hops
Alright.
onto the desk, like
Here.
looking at him close up, and is like, "What are you?"
Little.
He nods at this.
What are you?
A Harangon.
So, like, a bunny?
He squints.
I haven't heard of that
Not,
before.
not a bunny.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's alright, people get it mixed up all the time. Can I buy you?
Yeah, you hear the dragonfly say. He's not for sale.
Can I have one like him?
Depends how deep your pockets run now.
Hmm.
If you want one exactly like him, it's gonna be a bit more. But I can probably make you something a little bit simpler.
How much?
Or if you want something. Oh, let's see. And he sort of sits there, scratching his chin for a little bit. And he's like, well, with the materials and time put into it, let's say for something similar to this guy, but with a whole different personality and everything. Say, maybe 350 gold.
A single tear rolls down Track's cheek. Hold on, do I actually have that? I just want to know before I cry.
Which gold?
No.
You
no,
still
I
have
don't
the
know.
How
bag
much
of
gold?
coins. 350.
Oh yeah, I never did check the bag of coins. Can I check the bag of coins to add to my gold?
Yeah. So you open it and it's filled with just an assortment of silver and gold pieces.
Okay, can you
Counting
tell...
them up, it's 19 silver pieces and 24 gold pieces.
That's still not... That is...
Guess who does have enough money?
This is fine. This is fine. 5, 6, 7, 7, 5. And you said 20. That's 40.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So... I plan to study artifacts in the future. So I could probably build something like this.
Artifacts are a bit dangerous. I wouldn't be meddling with them if you don't know what you're doing.
That's I'm gonna find a teacher, don't worry. But do you think you could give me like the basic components of them at least? So I could try and study it?
Well, I can cut you a bit of a deal.
Alright.
Let's say we'll half the price, but you've got to make it. I can supply everything,
How much was that?
but you're the one making it. So half of 350 would be
175.
175. That was it.
That is
Thank you.
significantly better, and I get a pet. I want the pet. I want a pet. 175. Okay. He puts out his paw. You got yourself a deal, mate.
Alright, works for me. Um,
Oh,
who's
aw.
the closest to the door?
Holy mother. Right, that's right. You've been resubbed as a tier 3. God damn, Kitty. Thank you for the
Who would
sub,
be
Kitty.
who would be the closest to the door right now? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
I'm
Okay.
going to calculate
Um,
this.
I'll just say, okay, the Dragon Lord says, well, on your way out, just flip that sign over to say closed, and I'll lock up the door.
70 equals...
You,
Oof, there goes more, my god.
Herring gone, you're gonna be staying here.
Sweet.
But, yeah, we're gonna be closing up shop for the rest of the day, because this is gonna take a long time. Hope you're, good with precision, because this is gonna be a lot. And,
Drax is looking forward to this.
I guess. Does anyone else need anything made before we get into this?
Mm-mm.
Alright.
No.
If not, shoo, and me and the Harangon will get working.
Yeah. This is gonna be...
Alright. So you all
Ow.
exit
Why?
the shop, and one of you flips the sign to say closed, and yeah, you guys are now on the high town again. You're
On the
sitting
road
up
again.
the black.
Road again.
So you guys are currently outside the blacksmith in the wagon, and Trax is learning how difficult it is to make tiny things.
Yeah, but it goes towards his studying. Let's go.
Actually, can you roll?
No.
Let's see. What would be the best to roll in this situation, anyway?
Excuse me.
Can you roll? Oh, actually, and maybe. Sorry, I'm like, there's a few things that could go for this. I'd say, what would be precision, though?
Precision?
Yeah, what would be like a precision check?
Dexterity and let's
Dexterity.
see. Does
Just
Trax have
looking at
any
dex-
tools? Because if he has a tool proficiency, like blacksmith or tinker's tools or anything like that,
No.
then it would just be like flat dex.
Yeah.
If you had like
flat
tinker's tools or blacksmith tools, you could probably use those, but otherwise.
There would be some around, so I'd say you'd be able to, but if you don't have the proficiency for them...
It doesn't matter. You need to be
Okay.
proficient.
Do you gain proficiencies when you take classes? Is that a thing?
You can learn them, yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do I get an advantage on this because he's teaching me?
I'd say because you're the one doing it, he's just directing you on what to do, but you're the one actually having to, be precise and do it. He's not touching it at all.
Okay.
So just do a flat dex.
It's nice that he's teaching me. Alright, Dex. Do your thing. What the actual fuck? It's literally my best... Well, it's not my best. Wait, would it be a Dex save or a Dex check?
Just
Check.
It would be a check.
Oh. Oops. Oh, wait, no, that's save. Fuck.
That's a save. The first one.
Yeah, first one, right.
Okay.
do we
So with
never
everyone
use
else, what would they
saves?
like to do while Trax is getting taught?
Flip Flame will continue what he was doing during the nights before. Probably
Yeah,
hidden
okay.
somewhere in the cart.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to
Make a sleight of
distract
hand
the
check.
people.
That's true.
Oh no.
Anyway. So, yeah, you guys hear clinking and clanking in the back of the wagon.
Wait,
And,
what are you making?
Something
it's
I've
not
been
at
making
all
for a few
subtle.
nights now, but nobody noticed yet.
It's not at all subtle, and yeah, you're only an extra, I'd say 5% on it. Okay. So you guys are distracting the people with the bright lights.
So
I
evil.
think she'd probably just like throw a cloth over it and like hang it somewhere, or put it on a branch or something to distract the people.
I like how Dog doesn't understand what a scam is.
No, she doesn't understand.
It's really cute.
This is very reasonable for.
Alright, so, yeah, so you want to put it on a branch, a high up branch, or a low branch?
A low branch, not too high up.
Okay, yeah, so you reach up and you tie the lantern onto the branch, and it's definitely shining pretty bright. It looks like it kind of looks like the god of light is in a bird box. It's an
She just
interesting sight.
leaves it. She just leaves it up there and hope that it gets them distracted long enough for them to like live a bit of a life until he stops glowing.
All bright lights are the god of light.
Okay, so do you guys just wait around until the effects of the bright light wear off of Flip Flame?
Dog's plan.
Flipper just hiding in the cart doing his thing. Because he doesn't want to be seen like this.
Clink, clank, clink, 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 clink.
What are you even on? Dog is curious now because she hears all the clinking and clanking, and she's like trying to peek into the box to the best of her abilities. She's like, "What are you doing? I want to see."
You want to describe it, Jamie, or should I?
You can go for it.
So as Dog looks into the box, she just Flip Flame listening like a collection of little veils and like little pincers and like just all these like herbalism stuff and everything just all around him, and like this one pile of very expensive looking herbs, and he's just like slowly like adding it to like one large veil, like little bit by little bit, and like once in a while he laughs a little maniacally as he's making this thing.
Is that just a thing he does? The maniacal laughter is just a thing he does?
Dog
He's just having fun. He's living his best life. Probably doesn't even notice Dog.
actually, all you hear is a sharp inhale. She closes the crate and fucking sneezes.
Aww.
And she goes back in there and she's like, "What are you doing?" She like sniffles and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Well, I'm making something.
What are you making?
I don't know.
What?
Can I see? She just shoves her entire head into the crate.
Sure, and
So
it,
yeah, you see
like,
this.
I mean, I know it's gonna be a potion. I haven't decided what it's gonna be yet. I just know these are very expensive herbs, hard to get, and it's gonna be something good.
Can I taste it?
It's not done yet, though. I'm only like a little over halfway.
She like squints at it, and it's so small. The most she could probably get is like a little bit on the tip of her nail, her pinky nail.
Mm-hmm.
She just squints at it. She's like, okay. She doesn't leave. She just watches. So I have this giant gnome
Yeah.
with her head in a crate.
Yeah, Flip just keeps going because he doesn't mind. He just doesn't want anyone who he thinks shouldn't know to know.
I can only
Like
hope this
religious
isn't-
people.
Mhm.
I can only hope this isn't something the Amorg has instructed him to build.
Who knows?
No one knows.
Amorg related potions.
Insane.
Lord.
You drink one and it turns your insides into balloons,
Yeah!
and then you explode.
That's what happens when you make a mangi.
You're
You
filled with
explode in
balloons.
confetti.
Yeah. It's
For the rest of your life, you just vomit confetti. Everything you put into your mouth, swallow, just turns into confetti in your stomach.
Yeah,
You're in a constant state of digesting only confetti.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
like, it doesn't kill you either. Like, you can live a normal
No,
life.
you just suffer.
You just suffer. It's specifically
only ever
made
eating
to
paper.
not kill you. It does not give you that mercy.
Gives you the nutrients, but it doesn't help with the hunger.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly hungry, but nothing you eat will ever be food. You only eat confetti.
God,
You
that's-
just, as soon as you put it in your mouth, it's confetti. You don't even get to taste it anymore. It's only confetti.
That's a
Okay.
curse if I've ever heard one.
Okay, well, when we're not pissing off the Amorg.
I mean, you're saying it like it's the Amorg doing it when I'm the one who's bringing up all these ideas.
Oh yeah, I know, but anything you bring up is gonna put Jamie's like heads full of them.
I totally
It's
just
always been a rule in
finish
D&D,
writing it
don't
down. I
give
don't
it-
know what you want.
Yeah, it's always like an unspoken rule in D&D. Don't give the DM any ideas.
I too, because it's amazing.
Yo,
Yeah. So, yeah.
Because I don't plan on fucking with the Amorg.
same.
That's Matt's job. He's the one.
We're
fucking-
literally gonna punish Matt.
No! Fliflin is making friends with him. At least.
Yeah.
Can you make friends with the Amorg?
I mean, he
No.
made friends with the Amorg, but he can also piss off the Amorg with a low roll.
True. Like,
So
it-
just
he's
don't have any
volatile at any time.
low rolls.
Yeah.
And maybe you're not gonna be full of confetti.
Heh.
Heh.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, yeah, time goes by and you're watching this little fairy do his not alchemic. Actually, yeah, alchemic business. Yeah.
Can she take
More like
notes of this?
herbalism, but close enough.
Can she
That's
take notes?
a better word? Yeah.
Just
Take notes
terribly
and-
written notes that only she understands.
It's
Yeah.
like a code, but it's just written
Awesome.
badly. A written bad code. Encoded.
Just a
She-
little.
The question is it
Oh.
written in common or is it written in another language?
The
That's
only
true.
languages she knows is Common and Abyssal.
Well, I
And
know what
she
language it's
doesn't.
written in.
Abyssal? No, she's gonna probably write it in Common because she's trying to learn Common. She's better at Abyssal than she is at Common.
Hmm.
She's still learning Common.
It'd be interesting, like, to see how you write in Abyssal, though. I'm very curious about that. Like,
Sure.
what does Abyssal look like?
I'm pretty sure you can find something online about it.
I am about to.
Hmm. But yeah,
Found
you write these little notes down, and there's one with like a vial and a fairy next to it, and like evil laughter. And yeah, after some time, Flip Flame is done with the progression for today. I'd say about another hour passes, and he starts to dim down.
Holy shit, there's an alphabet for it.
There's an alphabet for any D&D thing.
Neat.
Flip Flame, you are now just normal glow.
Flip Flame is really happy that it doesn't shine brightly anymore, because that would have caused some trouble if a certain group of people saw him just walking around the street like that.
I mean,
He's happy he can finally get out of his crate.
they pray
No longer
to
shine
street
bright
lights.
diamond.
You still glow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but now it's like almost like unnoticeable unless it's night or he's very like feeling strong emotions. So that's fine.
Frax just like, no, I don't. Frax wouldn't piss you off. That's a shame. Oh well.
Oh well, Trax is currently
Well, yeah,
struggling.
I
with...
know, but I'm talking about in the future.
Ah.
Yeah, he's too nice. He likes Faye, so he's nice to Flip Flame, despite the trouble like he can cause.
Okay. So as you start to dim down Flip Flame, a few carriages go by, looking like they're hauling just a decent load of stuff.
Okay. Flip Flame looks at him with interest as he's now done.
What would you like to do? There's first couple of carts are going by.
Anyone we recognize on any of the carts?
You don't recognize any of the people on the wagons, but you recognize the guard outfits of the guards that are walking beside them.
Are they like the ones Lucky and his friends wore?
No, it's more of a local uniform. Sort of like green and yellow cloth with just chainmail and a pretty much full covered helmet.
Flip's just gonna be waving at the people, like going, "Hello, hello, where you going?"
One of the guards says, "Back up. These are preparations for the event in a few days."
Ooh, fun.
Have you
What is
yet
the
to hear
event?
about it? The event, it's one every few months. I take it you guys are newcomers?
Flip kind of looks at Dog. Nudges her to do the talking.
Yeah, we got here couple days ago, I think. Was it a couple days ago? She asks. Flip Flame.
Yes.
Yeah, about a day or 2, 3, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright,
Flip Flame is unsure. Oh, Flip Flame's unsure because he doesn't know how long it was actually asleep.
The guard is sort of... He's like, oh, okay. He goes, oh, well, you better stay around for, this one. The, word that we got given is, risk. And, we don't really know what that means, but... You know, we'll give it a go.
Will there be food?
I'm sure there will be. Don't know. No, there'll be a few stands out the front that's selling just food, wares, and everything. Every market goes crazy in front of it.
Good. Hell yeah. Food. I love food.
Well, I hope I can see you guys there. You guys look like an interesting crew.
That's not even all of us.
It isn't?
No, we have more. Somewhere.
I love this
She like
somewhere.
she like looks in the distance. She's actually just trying to remember where the rest of them were. She's like, "Are we all here? Is
The god
anyone
takes it.
here?"
The god
I
takes
know,
it as looking dramatically.
Splifflim just
trying
kind
to
of whispers at the
remember.
guard. Splifflim just kind of whispers at the guard, like, "Don't worry, she's a bard, but she's a really fun one."
That's what I hear about all the bards. But all right. I hope to see you guys there.
Mhm.
Enjoyed this year's event. And he wanders off sort of awkwardly, like, all right.
She goes, "So anyway," and looks over and he's not there anymore. She's like, "Oh." She starts having an existential crisis. Did I imagine it? Was he all... Where did he go?
No, he was here. He just he had to go because they're all marching like together, so he can't really stay.
Wait,
And Flippin just
oh, no
waves at the
wonder
next
he
one,
was
just waving at
marching
them
in
passing.
place. I thought he was dancing.
Well, maybe he had to go to the bathroom.
Or maybe he had to go. You're so smart.
Yeah. I mean, so are you.
You're right. We're so smart.
Yeah. Like the party idiots telling each other they're so smart.
Cute.
I guess, would you guys like to go anywhere, or are you guys just telling each other how smart you guys are?
Well, they're just telling each other how
Yeah,
smart they
we're
are.
at the car
'Cause
just telling each other.
They're waiting for something interesting to happen because they're just like waiting for tracks to finish. They have no plans. They're just eating, having a good time.
Okay. So you guys want to wait until Trax is done?
I think
Yep.
that's what Dog will probably do.
Okay. Nora, is there anything you would like to do? Noro? No, they have died.
Yeah. I think she's muted again.
Maybe.
Rest in peace, Rose. She
Rip
died.
Rest in peace.
Lived as she died as she lived.
In
Rest
silence.
in-
What?
Oh my god.
More of, outwardly silence about her despair.
Okay.
It's okay. I'd say, you guys, coming lunchtime, you go back to the inn and grab something to eat, and then you go back to the blacksmith, and you're still waiting, and the sun starts to get low in the sky, and you see a very tired Drax coming out of the blacksmith, and he didn't do too well. It was a bit iffy, and there was certainly a lot of room for improvement. But the Dragonborn said to come back the next day.
Making things is hard.
Dog gives Trax a solid solid pat on the back, and she's like, "Look at you, smarting it up in the smart." She squints at the store building. Smart build. Look at you. That's all she can muster.
They're just sitting there like, yeah, it can be really hard to make something. I know exactly how you feel.
You see Trax just lean, like, armless, like just lean into you, like face first, like just tired, like
She picks him up and cradles him, and she's like, "We should go back to the inn. I'm sure big brain energy needs rest too, right? Have you even eaten?" She like holds him out like you'd hold a fucking cat, and stares at him, and she's like judging his weight a little bit. She's like, "Have
Well,
you
that's
eaten?"
not threatening.
He would have gotten something to eat. Yeah.
Hello, Space Case. Cool name.
The Dragonborn would have definitely had some food just in the back. It was enough to feed him for lunch, but it definitely got a
Quieter's
rumbling
dinner.
tummy. Oh yeah, big dinner. It's not much.
She starts cradling him again, and she's like, "We're going back to the inn. We're gonna eat."
You just
Forces everyone back to the inn.
You're tired.
Flame just like looks at the. Flame just looks at any bystanders. Food together, not him. Like joins them in the carts.
Dog looks at him a little bit offended, and she's like, "Of course him. Food is important." She didn't understand what he meant.
Yeah,
The passerby look a bit concerned.
Flame
yeah,
just saw like dog pick up tracks, put him in his arms, like, "We're going to go eat now." It's like, and then he saw what people would see.
A lot of the people,
It's him.
like
Especially
a few people
him.
that were close, sort of look at you guys, and a few of them are a bit shocked, and they hurry away a little bit.
They wouldn't even
One
try
of
to
them-
save me. It's funny.
One of them just gives a good thumbs up.
Oh my gosh.
Good hunt.
She looks at them hurrying off, and she's like, "See, they're also going to go have dinner. They must be starving." She shakes her head, disappointed. "People need to eat better."
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
fucking god.
So you guys head back to the inn, and when you get there, it's got a few bar patrons, and a few of them are already pretty drunk. Some of them are just, laying down on the tables, and some of them are just having a merry old time, singing away, and laughing, going crazy, just doing their own thing. And you see Doug as you guys enter. He goes, "Oh, look, it's the ones that taught me the good idea. Come,
He's like,
I'll
"Doug!"
give you
waving
something
at
to eat."
him, holding tracks with one arm
Good hunt.
and waving with the other.
I see you've got a very good hunter. He goes, I'll get you all something to eat. Just telling some of my friends about you all.
Tell your friends we say hi.
Oh.
They must be cool.
Well, you can tell them yourself. They're on the other side of this bar.
She looks at them. "I think you're cool." "Oh, my name is Doug. Doug Barkley." She puts up her hand for a handshake.
One of the men who is extremely drunk, he gets up and just hugs you.
Aww. Tracks get squished between them.
Doug
Oh, yeah.
tries to like squeeze Tracks out of the situation. Just like picks him up, puts him on her shoulder, and then hugs the guy with one arm.
You
Like trying not to kill Trax.
you are now wearing Trax like you'd wear like a bunny skin scarf, but he is sleeping.
He is now
Probably.
scarf. He is scarf now.
You're just here in the back. You're like him going, hugs! And he flies over and like hugs the guy's face.
He is too out of it to even notice. He's just so far gone.
Trax really smells like an assortment of herbs now.
Man, the dude's just like, wow, you're so fluffy. And you smell pretty too.
Flip just kind of lets the guy go and goes like, hi, I'm Flip. What's your name?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Hi, God?
Oh no, he's giving up line, of course.
Back.
What do I have the honor?
I just wanted to get in on the hugs. But what's your name?
Bill.
Bill,
Bill?
no. Bill,
Bill.
no.
Oh, so close.
Oh.
Oh, it rolled to GM. You guys can't see the 99.
Oh my fucking god. Sweating, actually sweating.
Hey, Scribe.
Hey, Eldritch! What's up? Thank you for the raid!
Could have been.
That could have been an interesting moment to read in.
Yeah, him stealing someone's name again? Lord.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All's good, all's good. It's a 99, not a 100.
What I miss, my mom was picking grandma up and they wouldn't stop talking. Even though I said I was in the middle of something.
What was the last thing that you heard?
Trax was learning how to make his own little guy.
Okay, well, what happened was he was told to come back tomorrow as the day was done. And you guys are now in a in the tavern, in the inn.
Welcome back,
And,
Slime.
Dog got hugged by an extremely drunk man named Bill.
Bill.
Flame turned into facehugger for a little bit and asked the guy's name, and the guy barely escaped with his name.
He got a 99.
no.
He rolled with 99. Dude almost
Are you
got spirited
fucking
away.
Kidding me?
This you didn't quite steal his name because he sort of slurred it a little bit. He's like,
Yeah.
Bill.
Bull.
That slur saved his
Whoa.
life.
It sounded like he was gonna,
Not his
do a
name.
bit of an upchuck, but it's also his name is Bill.
Flame just kind of like flies over and sits on Doc's other shoulder.
Currently occupied by Trax.
On top of track.
Oh my god.
This is fine. Drax is out
He's
of
tiny
it. He's
enough.
worked very hard.
It's like the cat, the rooster standing on the cat, standing on the dog kind of situation.
Oh my god.
Standing on the rooster, standing on the cat, standing on the dog, standing on the cow, standing on the
Yeah.
horse. Constant.
Gently puts she puts Trax on top of the bar like a fucking dead person, and she's like, we need to eat this one. Food, this one needs to eat. She fucking stutters her words. Eat this one.
You want to eat that one? I thought he was a friend.
No. Feed. This one needs food.
Shit, alright.
Thank God he
What
knew
would
I
you
was a
like?
friend
Okay.
beforehand.
It's like, yeah. He just fucking grabs him.
Bartender, please prepare our friend. A bed.
What would you like, little one? You have some of the leftover steak that we got from the other half. Let's see, we got some soup, we got some bread,
See,
Ah,
sounds good.
yes.
He doesn't want to chew today. He just wants to. He
You
wants to
just hear
drink his
Flip Flim
meal.
in the back. As he seems to have having trouble, Flip Flim decides, like, maybe I should help a little bit. And he just goes, well, I know he likes rabbit stew.
You're not
Sadly,
wrong.
we don't have any rabbits in here, but that would be quite funny to see. Uh, yeah. He sits there and he goes, "Well, you don't look like you don't really want to chew, so I'll inform you now. The soup comes with breadsticks. Would you still want them, or just a softer bread?"
Softer bread, please.
Alright.
He's tired.
He's laying on the bar.
He's just a little guy.
He actually is just a little guy.
He wanders into the kitchen and after a moment comes back out and he goes, "Alright, would anyone else like anything to eat while that's being prepared? Drink?"
Do you have
think
any
I'm
beef
good.
jerky? Oh, sorry.
Beef jerky? I can certainly make some.
Flip Flim then sits down next to Trax. Dog?
I mean, you guys all have that tons of rations. We could probably turn some of it into jerky for you. It's up to you.
True.
Flip Flim just darts off, gets like one of the rations out of the cart and brings it back. Here!
Alright, it'll take a little bit of time, but I can get it. I'd say you'd have to come back same time tomorrow for it.
Oh. Okay, do you have something else for now?
For
Something
now,
chewy. And he like shows his like very
Sure.
sharp little teeth.
I mean, I can get you some of the steak. I mean, the rump is supposed to be the chewiest.
Yes, please.
Alright. He heads into the back and he gets that on the roll and it comes back out and says, anything for anyone else? No. Alright.
Think so.
He wanders off and starts serving some of the other bar patrons that are way too drunk, but he's still giving them drinks because they're paying.
Yeah, money.
Alright.
You could probably.
After.
I was just gonna
Oh, yeah.
say to Rose, Nara could probably get very drunk people to drink potions.
Oh no. He's gonna have the whole bar just in absolute chaos.
Oh, just imagine there's a little, probably by now pretty excited about his food, flame sitting on the counter, which means he's glowing.
There's a few people eyeing you, but there's a. It's a pretty good night because everyone's drinking and not many people are paying too much attention.
How many people are in the bar?
I'd say, including you guys, there's about. I'd say there's about 12. It's a small little bar. It's more of
Oh,
an inn than a bar.
how much do each of the potion shots cost?
How much did they cost? I think each of them cost 5 silver from memory.
Okay. So it'd be like 6 gold to give everyone a shot?
I think that's right. Yeah.
He's
that's
he's
right.
gonna do that. He's gonna
Alright.
order a shot for everyone else in the bar.
Nice.
Alright. So,
Is he gonna temple with every shot?
No, he's just gonna. Ooh. No, he's just gonna let it go.
Okay.
Doug sits there and he goes, Just to keep things from getting a little rowdy, I'm gonna give them all the same one. It'll be funny.
Fine.
Uh, he wanders out for a little bit. Comes back with a full tray and yells out, "Shots for everyone! Take one!" Everyone quickly gets up and rushes over to the shots, and they all pick up one. And he goes, "All right, everyone who wants to do these straight away, I'm gonna count down. You're all gonna do it at the same time. Is that a deal?" And most of the bar goes, "Yeah." And would you guys like to join in on this too? How many of you would?
Since Flip Flame never learns, he does.
If you pour the potion into Track's mouth, he will take it. But otherwise, he's tired.
And Dog, would you like to partake?
She's good. She will watch. Because if everyone else is partaking, she would rather not also partake.
He's a responsible
Again,
one.
unless you've decided, like, to literally pour it into his mouth, he is just gonna be lying there waiting for soup.
She will preoccupy herself with spoon feeding Trax the soup.
Trax appreciates Dog. Especially tonight.
Okay, so Nora, you're joining in on this as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he counts down and he goes, 3, 2, 1. Everyone shots it.
Mm-hmm.
They put
Oh,
it
yes.
down. And then a few people sort of look around. Can everyone who took a shot roll a d4 for me? Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay. Tell me what the first thing you guys see is.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
So,
Oh, no.
Probably the shot glass.
Jamie really likes this one.
living,
You really do.
living thing.
Living thing.
Oh fuck. Well, where is
I rolled.
everybody? Is everyone
So
sitting together?
you guys would be at the bar.
Yeah,
the people who took the shots would be at their tables now,
I just
and
realized
there would be 2 people at the bar.
Yes, they'd look at right in front. It would be the bartender.
it's probably Trax.
Okay, yeah. So for the next Flip Flame 3 hours and Nora 4 hours. Actually, did Nora take one as well?
Yeah, he did. Is it tracks that they're looking at?
Well, who is Nora looking at, and who is Nora looking at?
Well, Nora didn't take one.
Oh, Nora didn't take one. Okay.
God, what if
So-
I had him look at Nora?
They would be madly in love with them.
Oh no.
So you all are madly in love with the first living thing that you see. And a few of the bar patrons
Thank you
are
for the follow space.
they're starting to flirt with each other and get a bit cozy.
How did we settle
Oh.
this up? Roll 20.
Jamie was like, massive orgy? Okay.
I rolled for the potion effect, okay?
God. I love how the bartender was like, we'll do this one to not make it rowdy, and immediately picks the one that would make it the rowdiest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I have another problem. Jamie?
Yeah.
maybe it's not a great idea to have someone get smite by
Yeah,
Flame's wife.
Flip like feels his heartbeat faster and everything every time he looks at tracks. But for some reason, he feels like this strong burning feeling in the back of his neck, and he just decides like, maybe I shouldn't do anything, and just sit here and not look at him ever.
Somewhere else. Look at the floor. Wow, amazing. Look at this floor. That's amazing. Good floor.
Because every time he looks at tracks, he feels this like burning sensation in the back of his neck.
That's funny. So if Trax wasn't like an energy dead right now, he would be going like, "You right, buddy?" and like trying to like peer into his view and stuff. But you're lucky. You're lucky. I can't fuck with you tonight. You're lucky.
Alright. So Nora,
I
Nora,
think
who?
Nora and Nora are probably making out right now.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I mean, that makes sense.
Makes sense, but I just wasn't expecting it that quick.
Flame's
Alright.
wife currently.
Nora is weak. You already know her constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh lord, okay. So yeah, everyone in the bar is starting to get a little flirty, and Doug is starting to laugh a little. He's yeah, and he leans into Doug a little bit and goes, "You know, I actually had no idea what that would do."
she looks back at everyone else, and then looks back at Doug, and she's like, "Wait, what did it do?"
Aww.
I think it made them a little bit more flirtatious.
She looks back at them and goes, "Aw, they love each other.
Aww.
Good for them."
I love
You just hear
her.
Flip Flame going, nope, not good at all. Nope, not good.
Dog is precious. Must protect dog.
Getting daggers stared in the back of Flip Flame's neck.
I sent to D&D what his wife is.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold up. I want to see this.
Trax doesn't
Oh
realize
my
how
gosh.
much danger he's in.
Oh my gosh. Trax is hungry and tired. That is all he cares right now.
Trax has food ready.
Yeah, actually, it would be just coming out now. And, Trax, what you see is this beautifully made soup that's orange in color, and it's got nice, soft, freshly sort of like warmed up bread. It's like a white bread, but with some seeds in it, like pumpkin seeds, and it looks really nice. Like the soup, it's like a pumpkin soup, and it's got a bit of sour cream through it. It's beautiful. Got a bit of pepper through it. Yum.
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 You hear a tiny
Sorry,
growl from Trax's stomach.
Doug immediately takes it and starts being like, "Come on, you gotta eat." Fucking shoves food in his mouth.
Trax noms said food. He is tired but very happy.
He is like baby now. He is
until he gets his energy back, yes.
Dipping the bread in the pumpkin soup and then feeding it to him.
Feeding it to him,
Nom,
yeah.
nom, nom.
basically just all dissolves in your mouth. It's nice.
Happy.
Ah, yes. It's good that the food is here. Because now Flip Flip can just focus on the food, yes. Chewing
That's
for
actually
ages.
some- Oh yeah, the steak that you got is tough. Oh,
Flip Flip's really
Yeah,
happy
like-
with that.
oh yeah, it's really nice. I gotta quickly roll 1d4 as well for the bar patrons. Let's do a group roll. Interesting.
Oh no! Everyone is making out with
Well,
everyone all
okay.
night. Cool.
Oh no.
They're all making out with each other all night, and probably gonna progress a bit more. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, so the meat that you got is it's nice and tough. It's just so even with your sharp teeth, it's pretty tough to bite into, but it's definitely nice. It's got a nice
Nice.
taste to it.
Yeah, Flip Flip just
Alright.
like decides like I'm gonna focus on this steak for the coming few hours because I'm sure this will pass. Oh god, I hope this will pass.
Probably.
Dog is too preoccupied taking care of Trax right now.
Yeah.
Everyone in the bar is slowly getting a bit more, handsy with each other, sort of like, touching hands and, getting close to each other. And a few of them are asking for rooms already.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Have
Are we gonna get run out of town? I feel like we're gonna get run out of town.
It's just a party shot.
Possibility.
It's just a party shot.
It's just a party shot, you know?
Mhm.
Nothing
I
bad
wonder how
can
many
happen.
marriages you ruined with just a party.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, but the wives and the husbands are all doing it on it's fine.
It's mostly dudes, but there are like
Oh my god.
2 ladies at most.
Mhm.
Nice.
Not many. Oh
No,
lord.
single
Okay.
ladies, all the single ladies.
They might discover
Oh,
a new
Lord.
sexuality. Is it sexuality?
They already
Lord,
have.
yeah.
Gen-
Yeah, it would be
yeah.
sexuality. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of exploring tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Nora is still just
They're
going at
oh yeah, they're going to absolute town. It's kind of gross.
it. God. Okay.
There's no regard to anyone around them.
Doug, who is seeing everyone get a bit more handsy, he goes, "Take it to your rooms or get out. I do not care. Don't make this area messy, please. I don't want to clean up that."
Who cleans up the rooms?
Some poor person.
that would be me. I'm
You
the
don't
one
win
that
either way.
serves.
He doesn't win either
I'm the
way.
one that serves, and then afterwards I clean.
Mhm.
It's just how it is.
Poor dude.
He's gonna need a special suit after this.
Oh, hazmat.
Fucking right.
God. So what do you all do as you guys would be finishing off your dinners?
think. Dog would probably just check in with Trax to make sure he's done
Trax.
alright, and she probably want him to get some rest.
He pats his paws on his belly and smiles, lying down.
Check.
That's it. He's been
That's the
tired this
only
entire
one.
time. He's happy he ate. He's still very tired. In fact, he's even more tired. It's nighttime now.
Sleepy guy.
Yep.
Be boy.
Just sleep a
I
little
think-
while.
Yeah, I think dog might be also kind of tired.
It is definitely getting to those hours where everyone's starting to pack in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flame isn't tired, but he just wants to go to bed and sleep this potion effect off as quickly as possible.
He doesn't want his wife to kill his friend.
Yeah, he's not really that worried for himself. He's more worried for anyone who might get involved in this.
I think dog would probably pick up tracks and be like, "You wanna go sleep? I can tuck you in."
He tiredly nods his head.
Like picks him up, cradles him. He is now her son. She has adopted him
Trax just got adopted.
for the time being.
Nice.
She like takes him to a room and tucks him in.
Roll for mother trauma. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
I'm kidding.
Big mama energy.
Let's see.
Everyone's going to bed.
Yes. As
Alright.
quickly as possible, as far away from Trax as possible.
And I'd say Nora get their own separate
Yeah.
room.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They'd be alone in the room with them.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to be in that room.
Nope.
No.
No.
Oh lord. Okay.
Is this
So
self-cessed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically.
you all pack in for the night, and you all start to drift off and start to go and get some and just sort of fall asleep. And tracks
Hmm?
in your sleep, you get sort of faint, in a way, memories of how your mother used to hold you, and
You bastard!
a few things pop up, a few familiar faces that you haven't seen in a long time. And
Trauma.
you eat some familiar foods that your parents used to make, your favorite dish, and they tuck you into bed, and they wish you a good night's sleep. And as you drift off in your dream, you just give a bit of a smile, a bit of a happy
Aww.
vibe.
Okay, it was a happy thing. Fine, I'll take that.
Dog just used to taking care of pups from her pack, so she's like, "This is normal. You're small, aka you're now puppy, so you must be taken care of if you're tired."
Oh.
She kind of feels that way about basically everyone.
Love it.
Because everyone's shorter than she is.
It's also because they're her pack currently. Oh,
Hmm.
I can hear myself now.
What?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Where is that from?
I was doing something. I was just checking something.
Oh. Oh.
I was like, no
Sorry.
panic.
Panic.
Okay. So with that, everyone gets a good night's rest, and you wake up the next morning.
Yay! Ow.
Trex is a little happier than usual. He got a nice dream.
Yeah.
Familiarity. Okay. Who would like to wake up first on this day?
We doing the rolls?
Flame would like to wake up first.
Oh,
Oh,
volunteer.
okay.
So he guy just goes down before everyone else and like sits at the table and like orders some breakfast. And he just waits for everyone else, and like any patron looking at him sees him apparently talking to himself.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's all
Okay.
I'm gonna say before there's anyone joining him.
And would everyone
Dog
else
would
like
wake
to roll for? Oh,
I think Dog would wake up and
oh, okay.
also go downstairs.
So you come down the stairs and you see that Flip Flame is talking to himself, and it's not really like that surprising, but it's just like, oh, okay, he's talking to himself again.
It depends on what he's saying. Sometimes she's like, oh, he's talking to himself. Other times she's like, oh, he's talking to his wife. Because his mannerisms between talking to himself and talking to his wife is very different.
Okay. So
As
how
far as
would
the
you
dog can
describe it?
tell. Yeah, Flip's just sitting there like he's going. His head's a little down, and you just hear him repeating, "Yes, yes, yes, I promise. Okay, no more random potions, and not drinking anything. I don't know what it does. Yes, you're right, dear." It's like very
Getting
apologetic, like
scolded.
nodding his head, just
Getting
repeating the same things
scolded.
over and over.
Oh no.
Dog does not interrupt it and instead goes straight to the bar.
Okay, so you get to the bar and Doug is there and he goes, "Good morning."
Morning. How yesterday? We went to bed a little bit early.
Fine by me.
Trauma.
Probably
Well, I
made
can
some
tell you
bank.
the cleanup wasn't easy. But, all in all, it was fine.
It was a fun night.
They seemed really happy.
They were a bit more than happy, I can tell you that.
Oh, ecstatic. I learned that word recently. Apparently, it's a more excited happy. That's what they told me.
So, you know, you're on the way there, yes.
Yes, I knew it. I'm getting better. Did not understand the sentence.
Dog is precious.
What can I do for you to this morning?
She actually wants to order tea. One for her and a significantly smaller one for the stressed out being currently scolded with Flame.
Nice.
What type of tea would you like?
Something that calms you down.
Okay. I'll fix something up for I'm guessing the two of you.
A little bit of extra sap on the smaller one.
Sap? We've got maple syrup, I guess, if that works.
Oh, that would work.
Yeah,
Or honey.
alright.
Honey would work too.
Honey could work too. Alright. I'll come up with something.
Thank you. She sits down, makes herself comfortable, looks back at Flip Flame to see if he's done being scolded.
You see it like slowly dying down a bit. And just like you see like Flip Flame like sign a little piece of paper and it kind of just poofs and that's about it. And he seems to be
Signing
done.
contract.
Oh no!
Something.
My God. She calls up to him. She's like, Flip Flame, come over here. We're having
Flip just kind
tea.
of flies over. Oh, Doc, good morning. I'm really happy you're here. Like,
Oh,
no.
sorry.
Oh God.
Probably because it's an excuse, like to stop being scolded. He's just super happy he sees you now.
Pats on the table next to her for him to sit down.
Yeah. He just
She's
sits
like,
down like,
I ordered some tea.
oh, tea for me?
Yeah, for both
Thank
of
you. Like he starts drinking a little bit.
It hasn't come out yet.
us. Come back. It hasn't come out yet. She ordered it. It's
He
not
starts
here
looking
yet.
for it and is like, oh.
It's not here yet.
But after a little while, he comes back with a cup and a shot glass with tea in it. And he says, "Yeah, I have mint tea, and I put a bit of honey in the smaller one. I hope it's good."
That's really good.
She's really excited. She starts sipping it immediately, despite it being piping hot. She just goes, and it's gone.
Oh,
She's not very good at the tea drinking, but she saw others drink it, and she's like, "Yeah, I can do that."
well, that works. It's one way to drink it, that's for sure. Alright.
It's like all gone, and she's like, "That was amazing. Thank you."
Oh, you're very
Flip
welcome.
just gives Dog a thumbs up and like slowly sips his own tea.
She's still learning.
So, can I get you anything to eat for this morning?
Egg.
Eggs, I can do that. Anything for
She
you,
looks
little one?
to Flip Flame.
Flip just
Do you
looks
want
at
to
it.
eat?
Bacon. Lots of bacon. Crunchy.
Eggs and bacon.
Lots of bacon.
Well, I can do you
Crunchy.
both eggs and bacon if you would like.
Eggs and
Flip
bacon.
just gives thumb like double thumbs up again, like yeah.
Alright. 2 servings of eggs and bacon. Coming right up. He disappears into the kitchen for a little bit. And,
Dog looks at Flip Flame for a second, and it just goes, "Yesterday was wild, wasn't it?"
Flip just kind of like look down and like, yeah.
Everyone seemed
Like
so
with his like guilty
ecstatic.
look.
She doesn't understand. She's like, everyone seemed so ecstatic.
Like Flip
I learned that
like,
word recently.
Flip just looks at her like, yeah, a little too much. I mean,
Really?
I had to sign an IOU now.
Oh no, again?
Yeah.
I'm
also
sorry.
no longer allowed to drink random potions.
Oh.
I'll drink them for you.
Oh my God.
That works.
But only sometimes.
Yeah, not always.
Not always. They make me feel weird. They make my tummy hurt too. It's
They
not
make
very
me
funny.
do dumb things.
You never do dumb things. I haven't
Almost
seen you
did.
do a single dumb thing in my entire life.
Oh my God.
She only knew him for a while.
Yeah, Flip's just like, well, I might do dumb things. And don't want to make the wife angry. Could cost someone's
True.
life.
You're right.
Don't anger the wife,
He's
it could
just-
cost someone's life.
Yeah, he's referring to Trax as someone.
I know, I know.
Okay, so as you guys are talking about, wives costing lives, Doug comes back out and he goes, "Oh, I've heard that many times. Here's
Oh.
your food."
Doug
hands you
actually,
so
Fliflim just like
immediately.
Fliflim slowly starts eating. Just goes like, yeah, but those wives aren't Archfey.
We learned
Oh.
what she is! What does that mean?
Oh, you're not there. Only Dog learned what she is.
Yeah, that's only Dog knows.
Note to self, Google Archfey.
Okay.
But just nods at Doug, and she's like, she's cool, but scary.
Oh, that's scary.
Did you see Fliflim, like,
Ethedal,
his eyes
Archfey.
glows? Oh, Fliflim's eyes just glaze over a little bit, like, yeah, it's so wonderful, and beautiful, and lovely, and amazing, and talented. And he
as
just,
he's
like,
going
keeps
off-
going and going and
As
going.
he's going up, she starts like scraping some of the bacon off her plate onto his plate, giving him some of her bacon. And she starts eating, and she's like, "Don't worry about it. He does that a lot."
I see. Wife troubles are certainly something to behold.
Yeah.
He sits there and he's just sort of like scratching his neck a little bit as he's just seeing Flame just continuously go on. He's like, "Oh, he's got a pretty large vocabulary."
And
He's
and,
still
like,
going.
after like Fliflim, the bar like Dog and Dog have like this like little conversation. He just ends with, and just so powerful. Like he just ends like, oh, where were we? What were we doing?
Your
She
food.
fucking has
yes,
a
and he, like,
mouthful of
starts
food.
He's
like,
"Holy shit. That's
You
what
just
he's
look it up,
married
Coro?
to? Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
God damn it.
Trax, you would be waking up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trax wakes up
And
kind of
that-
satisfied because he had a long ass rest, a good meal, and a good dream. He actually wakes up of his own volition, realizing he did still sleep in. He hops out of bed and heads down.
Alright, so the first thing you see is Flame and Dog at the bar, talking to the bartender, having what looks like an awesome serving of bacon and eggs.
Trax desires bacon and eggs.
Alright, so and do you go up to the bar and order some?
Yeah, right. He hops onto the counter and he's like, "Can I have what I having?"
Sure, do you want the same serving?
He sees how
It's
much
pretty large.
he sees how much Dog has. Nah, lower the portion for me, mate.
Can do. I'll be back. He wanders off into the kitchen again.
Trax just contemplates and thinks on how he's gonna build that copper golem today. Wait, golem?
Mm.
Is that a golem?
You didn't
It's
ask.
It's a little clockwork.
Clockwork golem. That's the one. I keep calling it a
Does
copper
Trax mention this?
No, I was gonna do something. You just reminded me. He hops over to Flip Flame. No, wait. It wouldn't be Flip Flame, would it? It would be Dog. And he's like, "Hey, I suppose I could have a bit of inspiration before I head over to the blacksmiths." Basically, he wants a bit of bardic inspiration because you can use that in casual things too, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's gonna think for a second about how she could possibly inspire him. Give me a second. Let me see what I have here. Oh, okay. I have a joke.
He is listening.
What type of dog is constantly aware of the time?
What type of dog?
A watchdog, but the clock. Yeah.
Do we have watches in this era?
You do, yeah.
Clock.
There's, yeah,
Okay.
you got clocks and watches and stuff.
She just
The funny thing
goes,
is,
ta-da!
Okay, I'll get a chuckle out of that one then.
Flip Flames hear this and just like looks up like, oh, clock like this, and he takes out like the little pocket watch alarm.
The alarm.
That reminds me, here, Trax,
Yeah.
and he hands it to Trax.
Trax takes this and is like, huh.
It's a magical alarm. If you say a date and like a time and place, it will go off at that time and place.
So you're saying it's kind of like an artifact.
I thought you would like it, so I decided to give it to you.
Appreciate it, mate. I guess I'll put this in my bag. I have a magic clock now. Cool.
Yep, it's a
Magic alarm clock.
Alarm compass.
When did he
It's
make
a
this?
alarm
When did he get
compass.
this? What is this? How?
Are you
Magic
asking him or?
alarm clock. Yeah, you know
Alarm
what? Yeah.
compass.
Wait, what'd you say?
Alarm compass.
Oh, magic alarm compass? Wait.
It's
Yep.
also a compass.
Oh!
So
It'll
it
point
directs
me.
you to where you need to be at a certain time.
Yo! That could be useful.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I'll never have to ask for directions again?
Depending on if you've been there.
Okay, so that's how it operates. That's fair. Trax is happy. Very happy at getting a magic toy. And he's like... Well, he tries to hug him, but he stops and is like, how do I...
Him just like sticks out his hand like to give a hand. That's not to hug me right now.
Oh my god.
He tracks like the tip of his paw, touches like your hand,
Yeah.
and you
Like he
shakes it.
shakes the hand.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. I appreciate
like-
it.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it. That's why I was happy with it when I got it instead of the choking necklace.
The what?
Oh, I had this copper necklace, and anyone who put it on would die by choking. But I traded it for the pocket watch.
Trax thinks
Alarm
upon
clock,
where
compass.
he's seen a copper necklace, and then remembers back at the Clockwork Golden. Is like, huh.
Yeah.
So
Did I get a bardic inspiration?
you would have, yes.
She gave him a joke, and that should inspire him, because it's clock oriented.
Oh, that's what it was about. You clever girl! That's funny, actually. I never made that. Oh, it's funny. Okay, is it a 1d4 extra? I forget.
Bodic Inspiration, I think, is a 1d4 extra, isn't it?
It depends on the level. I think 1d6 in this case. I don't remember exactly.
Oh, because
Been a
she's
while
level
since
2.
I got to play a bard.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Okay, 1d6. Got it.
Okay, so, okay. Well, as all this is happening, Nora and Nora,
Yeah.
you two wake up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey. Yep. Both of them are disheveled, slightly, not quite uncomfortable, but like a mix of like confusion as well as like not really knowing how to feel about the situation. But I think the both of them just kind of like come to agreement of like it's fine. It was pretty good. It's fine. um and they probably clean up first before heading down. Um,
The innkeeper thanks you for that.
yeah, they clean up the mess before heading down. And then finally, whenever they do, both of them look a little bit haggard. Um, as they sit down next to everybody else.
Good morning.
Doug says, rough night?
Them nod. They just nod in agreement. They don't say anything. They just-
The barkeeper does not know she's a golem as well. She straight up thinks probably that they're twins.
They're twins. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh no.
Except for the party.
Yeah.
Just
That's
sits there and he goes, well, I'm not gonna meddle in your affairs. That's for you to sort out now.
oh my god. Oh no. You guys. They just don't bother saying anything. They just well, they have like a bajillion rations. That's probably what they're gonna go for first instead of trying to order food.
Yeah, well, it would be in the wagon still.
Uh,
Still at the front.
yeah, whatever's still at the front. Well, I don't know, chunks of meat.
I like how we just parked our wagon at the front.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're able to get 2 rations out, 1 for each of you. Unless you wanted to pig out at all.
No, a little nauseous from the night before, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They picked out a lot.
Yeah, they picked out a lot. They already ate enough.
As you come back in, Doug hands the both of you a glass of water and he goes, don't dehydrate yourself.
Oh my god. I take it and drink it. They look both slightly ashamed. Just a little bit.
Doug turns his attention to Trax and he says, so how was your first day at the blacksmith?
Trax gets a headache remembering it. He's like, making stuff isn't easy, I can tell you that much.
What are you making, if I might ask?
This cool little like wind-up guy. He's he I don't know if you've been to the blacksmiths, and You see the little like toy that's sitting on his desk. I'm trying to figure out how to
Yeah,
make one of those.
you mean Tester?
His name is Tester.
Yes.
Is that because he tests his stuff?
The little guy, yeah. Mm,
Jax kind of laughs at this. Because I'm laughing at that. Oh, that poor thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm trying to make
he's
I'm
a
trying to
good
make a
head.
tester.
Okay.
It is not
Let's
easy.
no. Took him a few goes at it. He certainly made a few interesting things, and some of them went boom. But I think he knows what he's doing. So if he's helping you with it, he'll tell you what not to do to make it go boom.
I appreciate that. If I was on my own, I probably would have blown up a lot by now.
I see. So you're not very resistant to explosives, they say.
Maybe I have to work on that.
I mean, you could ask him for, I don't know, bucket put over your head.
Bucket. I think I'm gonna need a little more than that.
Okay.
Is breakfast ready soon? I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's just about done by the sounds of it.
Nice.
The chef finally got his ass out of bed.
How much will that be? He's going to pay before running off today.
For you all, I'd say maybe 5 gold.
He gives him about 5 gold. Not realize, actually, you know what? Let's say it was generosity this time. Realizing that he's paying for, like, dog's meal and everything too. And it's like, he's just thinking of it as a favor for taking care of him last night. He appreciated it.
She
5 gold.
took care of him as opposed to taking care of, I don't know, everyone else who was drinking.
Oh, Lord.
I need to make more money. Jesus.
So when will you all be heading out to a smith?
I plan to go after breakfast, personally. I want to get an early start on this.
Alright, well I better check on how far along the bacon's coming along. He
Bacon.
wanders off and
We
he
are
comes
running out
back
of
with a pretty I'd say pretty crispy bacon.
Ooh.
Like it looks a little overcooked, but it's definitely crispy.
That is my kind of bacon. Personally.
Hell yeah.
Nice and crispy.
Mm-hmm.
As it should be.
So
Perfectly
as
balanced.
you
As all things should be.
so you all finish your breakfast.
Mhm.
Yeah. Num 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 num.
Doug says, well, breakfast is done, so I'd say it's about time you head out. I wish you the very best of luck, my friend.
Cheers, mate. I just hope it goes well today.
I'm hoping so too.
I want a pet.
See.
I'm gonna build a pet.
I am expiring.
Yeah, we are close to
Ever
finishing.
so slowly.
Yeah,
We are close. We're like
Yeah.
like
So you
10 minutes away.
all get into the wagon and head off to the blacksmith, and the Dragonborn's waiting there at the front. And he goes, "All right, come on in."
I love how we barely interact with Ugo.
He's just following
He's
around
barely
and
here.
driving the cart. Yeah.
True.
I want you to roll a dexterity for me
Alright, let's fucking go.
with an extra d6 as well.
Yeah. I'll just add the d6 after. Oh wait, do I have a bardic inspiration? No, I don't. Okay. Wait.
There is about a conspiration thing on there.
There is?
It's it's above proficiency bonus. It's next to strength.
Oh! Inspiration.
If you just click there, it adds one.
Yeah.
That's normal inspiration, not bardic, but you can use it as a marker for it.
Yeah.
Okay, ow! Why? Ow! Hydrate? Oh, okay. Thank you for the hydrate. I love you.
So
Dexterity?
if ever you get inspiration, just mark that. Yep. With an added d6.
Come on. Seriously, just give this to me.
Above 10.
Alright.
11. Still better than yesterday.
So as Trax goes into the
Oh,
blacksmith and begins working on it, that's where we're going to be leaving it for this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, right as everyone is starting to expire.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
I will stop
Oh, we got-
recording now.